Aaliyah? Or Selena? It's one of the, I can't really tell. Leah? Hi, everybody. Welcome to TVON. My name is Lauren Blair. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Sunday. Glad you're with us today. And as we kick off another fabulous Sunday, we want to show you all the best in jewelry. Boy, do we have a great 3 hours. We have so much to share. It's actually, it's a really interesting day that we've got because we have so many brand new designer pieces that we are going to rock it on through early here. But we also have some of our favorites, some of our best, some of our museum pieces, and they are on sale. So get ready. It's going to be quite the event here. There are so many incredible pieces, just diamond weights you would never see for this price, and center stones that are museum worthy that should never be this price. I've got trios. I've actually got 3 trios. You'd think it was like maybe the 3rd of March or something, but no, it's actually going to be three. So we've got 3 trios to show you, and that's going to be some really affordable, some really special, and then some all-out museum. Our best sapphire, our best ruby, and our best Alexandrite certified are on a trio a little bit later. So that's all coming up. Plus, you might have heard over the last couple of days, we have a special debut today, and that is our DBTY. And you're going, no, that's not new. I've seen that before. I've seen different versions of Diamonds by the Yard, but this is a different DBTY, and that D stands for Demantoids. They're Russian Demantoids, and we only have a limited quantity to go around, which is why I've been trying to give everyone as much of a heads up as we possibly can so that you know you don't miss it. And you may even want to think, because you know this is a great gift for just about anybody and it's wearable for anybody, so you may even want to think about holiday gifting coming up, if that doesn't sound like jumping the gun at all. Too early, mid-September. Either way, the non-procrastinators out there are like, yeah, that might be a good idea. So Russian Demantoids by the Yard, they're coming up in just a little bit. We'll do that at the half-hour mark of this hour, so you don't need to wait too long because it is very limited. And then black diamond lovers, we have a gents black diamond ring, but I'm partial to the ladies ring because it's a ladies ring with a black diamond. You know how I've often said black diamonds look good in white gold and they look good in rose gold? What about putting it in both golds? Rose and white together with a huge black diamond in one of our higher end diamond mountings we do, which is a carat 82 in white diamonds. You got to see this, but it's the value I'm really excited about as well. So then, one more thing. There are diamond studs, but they're not half carats. They're not 1 carats. They're not a carat and a half. We've got 2 carat diamond studs. We do. Talk about holiday gifting. We have a 2 carat pair of diamond studs. So that means 1 carat in that ear, 1 carat in that ear, and the biggest ones we've done. So that's coming up. And they're classic studs. No halos around them, just a stud straight up. So looking forward to those, plus some really special deals on pink diamonds. Let me just say this. When you see a pink diamond today, make sure if you like it, you're jumping on the phone lines early because these pink diamonds will not last. They're so good, the prices. And we have a couple museum pieces as well that maybe we'll save. We've got a big Padparacha. We've got a really cool bracelet that's got almost 7 carats in diamonds in a unique style. So here's the drill. We've got a lot of one-of-a-kinds as always. Give us a call when you see something you love early. And if you have requests, of course, get those in. We'd love to help you with any of those requests you might have. As soon as you want to get them into us, we are ready to go. We will hustle up, get that request out here. And even if it's something from the last few days, listen, if it's anything from Friday or Saturday, I got it right out to my right, so we can go get that in a hurry. So don't wait, because my shopping rule, if you can't stop thinking about it, that's usually a 15-minute span I give it, right? Some people say, I thought about it for 3 days or a week or a month. Well, then it's definitely time to grab it. And wait till you see these sale prices that I've got going on this week. It may not be a holiday per se, but you know what? It is Deborah's birthday. So if Deborah happens to be with us, just want to shout her out. I know she was with us yesterday. She's probably on the go today. But Deborah, we all love you, and thank you for being such a loyal TVON viewer, and hope you have a spectacular day. So we'll celebrate her. If there are any other birthdays out there, let me know. I know there's a lot of them in September, so we're happy to give you a quick shout out and welcome you in, or maybe you got one coming up and you want to treat yourself. So this is what we're here to do. Give you great jewelry, best of the best. Take a look at what's first. This one's semi-reserved, but I had to show it to you because, if I know I see something that you might like, I might just let you know if we're in contact, just to give you that heads up. So here's 8155. That's the ad number, and it's a really cool Again, we're going to show you some of these really cool designer rings. There's another piece I want to buy for myself today that I can't until I give you a shot. So we're going to see that as well. But this is actually a really cool, you've heard of a bypass ring, right? This is like a wraparound design that, look at that. Chevrons leading up this side. Is it a horsey? Is it a zebra? Tony thought it was a dragon, but you guys, really? No, Tony, it would have to have like, you know, red eyes and smoke puffing out of its nostrils and things like that if it was a right? I don't know, that'd be cool though. This is an idea, like I'm thinking, can we engineer jewelry to like, you know, have special effects come out of them? You know, that would be interesting, you know, press a button and whoosh, you know, your dragon, you know, breathes fire or something, sounds dangerous. Couldn't wear it near acrylic nails, that's for sure, right? Oh no, don't do that. So yeah, that sounds like a lawsuit ready to happen. But anyway, let's talk about problem-free, worry-free jewelry. Just beautiful designer pieces here with this wraparound horsey. I'm going to show you all the angles here. It is so cool. And I'm going to talk about 36 points in diamonds, but it's only in the yellow gold, as a lot of these designer pieces will be one of a kinds, and as they are. So let's try it on. I'm going to try it on my ring finger here first so you can see the wraparound design because that's where it fits. But you know what? If you want to wear it as a pinky ring, that's a great idea, I think. You know, it'd be beautiful for that. But what's so cool about it is the direction, the wraparound design. These animal creature rings are popular, but it's usually a butterfly, a dragonfly. Sometimes we do have a fishy today, a tropical fish. Someone's gonna have to holler at me on what kind of fish it is, but it's like a tropical fish. It's like straight out of Finding Nemo. It's really cute and it's big and it's a pendant, so you're gonna love it. But here's the ring up close, and I wanna show you again all this wraparound texture so you get texturing. I love it as a pinky ring because anything that's got a direction to it, I think really works well for that. So yellow gold only, we can size it. It is fabulous. It's that wraparound design, and it's not gonna be $19.99 like the bag says. I got my own ideas here, and we are going to thrill you with some very, very special opportunities that we have all throughout this 3-hour extravaganza, which is now down to 2 hours and 54 minutes. So let's get going. Not $19.99, it's not even $9.99, so this is how we do it. And what we're gonna do, and we've got some really big specials, so come on in, you know, early. You know how this works at TVON. This is it, and it is stunning, and we're gonna make it less than $9, less than $8, less than $7.99. Now, where could you get a horse for $8, for $7, or for even $7.77, right? But look at that, the detail, the beauty. Don't just ignore the little tag residue there from the designer tag we just took off. But look at that, gorgeous detail all the way around. We'll make it $699, one caller only. So that'll be it, $699, and that'll be for one lover of whether it's zebra, horse, or if you're Tony, it's a dragon. And hopefully, puff, it'll be gone out of here as quickly as you can imagine. My favorite ring of the day is coming up, which is brand new. It's coming up next. I'm not gonna wait. I can't. It's so beautiful. So we'll talk about yellow diamonds in a beautiful designer motif coming up. Let me try it on as a pinky ring here as well. So this is, see what I mean by direction? You've kind of got, the head of the horse is kind of facing one way here. So if somebody, you know, we're looking, you know, from the outside perspective, they're seeing that wraparound design, they're seeing the detail, but then again, all that profile view there, and that's going to be the same on this side. I love these chevron. It's like a chevron stripe that you have on the one side, and then that texturing on the other side. So really unique. Let me know who's got it. $6.99 only on that one. That's our first horse ring. It really is. I'm trying to think. Have we even done, I mean, maybe way back when we had a horseshoe, but not really anything like quite like this. So that'll be our one and only, and then let me know who's got it. And then we're going to show you, this is a designer ring that I am such a fan of. Got a similar version actually years ago in a yellow diamond piece, very designer, but this one has even more of that diamond weight we love. So guys, I can't figure out the phone board. It says we have 5 calls and we have 0 calls. I don't understand it. It's good. Maybe it's just to build my confidence. like you've got people there, don't worry. They're not really there, but you know, just imagine they're there. You know, it's like playing imaginary friends all over again, right? Hi. Does little Lolo have any imaginary friends? Does he ever do that? No, he's too cool for that. All right, he's got real friends, like, you know, homies, posse, the whole thing, right? And you, and that's nice. The parent can be the friend, right? Absolutely. Here's item number 8149. Are we digging it? Are we digging it? I mean, it's so cool to get, that's a 10-point center stone in the yellow diamond on its own, then the pave. Now you still get your white diamonds. So 10-point center, 14 points in the white diamonds. but that's on the sides. Let's talk about 51 points in yellow. So overall, you're getting 61 points in the yellow diamonds. And Joyce, let me know if, I think Bonnie kind of had that. Is that Bonnie? It is. Okay, and she got the horsey? Okay, great. So good. Hate for that after working on it, with her for like an hour prior to the show for her to miss out, right? Okay, so here we go. 10 plus 51 plus 14. So that means your yellow diamond weight, the petal in the center, 61, 14 is right here on the sides on either direction there. And how cool is that? And then it's going to sit up just a little bit. See how the band kind of propels it upward, so you have that little bit of an elevation to it. The prettiest ring in yellow diamonds that are consistent. And that's not something that we talk about often, because when we do a yellow, it'll be one center stone usually. Very rarely do we see a lot of stones put together or pave. So it's always really nice to have, just a little nod to, can we just shout out the consistency of those yellow diamonds? That's not easy. They could be lighter, they could be darker, they can all be all different tones. So to have the consistency like you do here is really special, and this is going to be one major value, that is for sure. You've got to see it on. It's the prettiest, this designer motif, whether it's the jewelry world, whether it's the luggage world, whether it's, think French, think France, think, all that. This is a look that it's more than just a floral, right? Obviously, it has that kind of floral clover style, but it really does have the significance of the proportion being more kind of, again, even left to right and north to south. You've got a really special look there, and that is not going to be $29.99. I can tell you that. This is going to be a really big value. There is only one. Like I said, come on in early, because this is an important show to shop, because you've got a really big savings on everything we bring today, and I'm not kidding. And if you saw yesterday, you knew, and I'm just going to pick up right where we left off, keep the party going with a lot of big savings on everything, including this brand new $29.99 ring that's not even half this at $1,500. And if you would like it, you got to call me, because that's an everyday style. It's not too overwhelming in size, but it certainly makes an impression, has that very strong status motif going on. That means if that were real, like if that, I was going to say real diamonds, it's real diamonds, but if it were like really from those designers, they do costume jewelry for tens of thousands. They do enameling for tens of thousands. How about something that's an upgrade, but that same motif that makes it so strong? And what if we take it under $1,000? This is why there's a TVON difference. It matters where you shop. It really does for value. I mean, everybody can go out and shop, but to really shop the right way to get values like this is what it's about. It's not even $9.99. This is why I want this ring so badly. But it's yours for the taking. There is only one. It's in the yellow gold only, but you do have that mix. It's the yellow and the white diamonds together. So take a look. It's not even $9.99 or even $899. We'll make it $888 right here and now. First caller only. Let me know who's got it, and then you got to see it on hand again. But to get, think about it, it's 61 in the yellow, but then the 14. So you've got, a really good look here, and 3/4 of a carat all together. So $888 for, I just love that there's a center stone that's a round brilliant. As you well know, we don't see a lot of yellow diamonds in the round brilliants. It is a wasteful cut no matter what the stone is. So to be able to see a round brilliant yellow diamond is really stunning. So it's $888. If you'd like it, I'll keep moving. We got a lot to show you today. Black and white diamonds are here. My favorite little kind of a cross that's not a cross, because it's actually like a plus sign. So it's even in the left and right, and the top to bottom. So we'll show you that. That comes with a chain. I love this one. This is all really pretty because it's princess cuts. We love our princess cuts, don't we? It's always nice to see that really high-end cut. So we'll show that to you next. And here we go. $888 if you'd like that one. That's a really special look, and it's here. So you're leaving it for me. I like that. I mean, right? I mean, I'm right there shopping with you guys, right? There is no doubt. But this is very special, and I want to see if it'll sit on its own here for a moment, because I want you to see this beautiful wider border that you're going to have around your 5 incredibly large princess cut stones here. It is also 18K. So 7829 is your item number. What a beauty this is, and what a great look to get 5 stones that are, listen, 81 points. You got big ones there. Big stones all put together. And think about it like this. We see princess cuts often. One of the beauties of it is you can set it different ways. You don't need to use prongs because of that squared off edge. So you can actually put them side to side as you see here, but it's still creating that border and that wraparound design to give it a frame in the fabulous gold. They're all even in size, so that means you're talking about 16 plus pointers here in the 81 points altogether. So 81 divided by 5, about 16 plus pointers there. So figure one's probably 15, one's 16, one's 18, whatever. So they all have the same dimension. That's why they all sit so beautifully. Then you wrap it in 18 karat gold. The inside will be finished as well. And it comes with a 16-inch 18 karat gold chain, which obviously you see the bail in relation to the chain if you want to use your DB2Y or your Demantoids by the yard, although the Demantoids by the yard is only in yellow gold, so maybe you don't want to mix and match them with this being only white gold, but it's your option, right? And that's the beauty. Jewelry is really rule-free, you know? That's the beauty of it. There's the backing, so you can see just as pretty almost from the back, and then that bail is large enough so that if you do want to add a different chain or you want to add a little more substantial chain, this one's got a spring ring and it's the 18 karat gold and it's 16 inches, but maybe you want to gift that chain and use your favorite chain, which is a Diamonds by the Yard, that so many of you use our Diamonds by the Yard that you purchased here as your pendant piece, right? So feel free to, you know, mix and match so the chain is not stationary or attached to the pendant, but this is one huge value. And remember to get those stones where they're 16 points plus a piece. That's incredibly important. Very, very unusual to see a princess cut that size. Accent stones are 1 point, sometimes 1.5. To get a 16 plus pointer is, you know, we're bordering on the range where that really should be a center stone likely in one ring. You have 5 of them together. It's not that cross per se, but it still could be kind of, again, that significance and really just a little more modern way to do it with that kind of, again, equal top to bottom, side to side. So it's like a plus sign, right? And it's not even going to be, how is this not even going to be $39.99? I mean, when you think 18K with the chain and all of that, plus the bigger diamonds you have, everything that's happening there, that is stunning. And it's not even going to be $3,000 or $2,000 or, how about this? We're not even making it $1,000. It's $9.99, and then let me show you all the ways. We'll show it on the neckline, on the hand. You get all that look. But that is a very special piece. So that's going to be $9.99. Just holler if you've got it. And then we'll go ahead and show you here on the hand so you can see it that way and really get an idea of how it shimmers, because there is something always special about the princess cuts and the way they look a little different than everything else, right? And especially when they're that size individually. So here we are with a really good look, and that's going to be your measurement on it. It's going to be about 7/8 with the bail there, and then you've got a great look. But again, so important, I mean, right? To get something like that. We'll put it on the neckline next for you as well. Don't forget, we have a very special, you know, Demantoids by the Yard coming up here, and that'll be coming up in just about 15 minutes, so not long to wait. And there you can see. And then again, don't have to use that chain. Boy, it's amazing how weighty this is. I mean, I don't mean like heavy, uncomfortable at all, but it's amazing to feel the weight there. It's really, really well done. So you can see there against skin tone, and then of course against even color, it's going to show up. So really beautiful, but again, that's 18K. So you've got a great heft, and the way it's built is really well done. So last call on that one. Let's take one last final look at it up close, and then we'll be on our way. So we've still got the flower ring in the yellow diamonds. We've still got this cross in the big princess cuts, and my 2 favorites. Maybe you're not everybody's favorites, but that's kind of usually how I roll. But that's going to be for you if you want them. All right, black diamonds are coming up. Do you want to see a little flash of our fishy? And we have some new hoops that are crossover style, and if you need it, we've got, look at these. Aren't these pretty? Very, very, again, designer, but we've got, again, an everyday wearable style for you. So we've got some crossover hoops on the way, got a big yellow diamond, got a big pink diamond, and we have the best opal value I've seen in quite some time. It's a true story. There was an opal selection here of some of our more unusual settings for opals with great black opals, and they were all like still, they were marked down, but they were still in that $6,000 range. Then I came across this stone. And for our early birds, let me show you this, and I'll move that one aside. You can call, so I'm going to keep on moving. Do you see what I mean? This, I think, escaped from that little selection that should have been today on a discount for $59.99, or was it $69.99? I better go check, because I think it was $69.99 now that I say $59.99. Either way, this stone is as good, if not better. It has far more diamond weight than anything that was on this little selection of our best of the best. And I promise you, this stone this is the selection. This is the one you want. And it doesn't just have the blues and the greens. Instead, it is giving you every color, which is really what you want in a black opal. That's what you're ultimately looking for. You want it to deliver on all the rainbow fronts here. It is $76.56. Now, why is such an extraordinary high-end, just amazing designer ring up here so early? It's the value. The later we wait and the more people we have joining us here, the more people are going to be upset that they missed it. And it's just that simple. There's only one because that's how opals always roll. We're not unaccustomed to one of a kinds here, but this is the opal driving that force here. It's the opal that makes it a one only. So you've got a 2-carat Australian black opal, has every color you can imagine. And I may have to even put the proper background because, believe it or not, as good as it looks, it's better in person. You really can't get the full breadth of the colors here on TV because the lights are not conducive to showing off opals in their best light. So you get 92 points. Also, they're all big diamonds around it. It's kind of a floral take on a halo because you see how it just gives it more of a scalloped effect. That's one look at it. I'll flip it on over so you can see the other direction here and get a sense of the size and the color and the amazing just nature of this black opal. It even is double-sided. Now, they don't polish the back because they know the way it's cabochon cut with the dome in the front. They know how it's going to be set. So they don't really, usually bother to polish the back of the stone. But look at this stone, right? Amazing. And should be, you know what? It was, I'm just looking now, it was a $69.99 deal. I'm going to make you a real opportunity here on an opal if you want one of our best in that 2-carat. Now, we know that there's one more thing. If it's a 2-carat in size, actual weight, it actually looks double that. So if it were any other stone, it'd look more like a 4, maybe a 4.5-carat because of that elongation of the oval, that shape, that color, everything you get here. And then it's in the white gold. And then let me find, I don't really know if I've got a black background here. But here's what I'm going to do. Show it on because that'll help see it, I think, in a different light here. And the bottom line is, look at this, $59.99 lowest that I could do on this until right now, but we want to send one of our best opals out the door, and from this distance away to see that kind of color that's happening all the way through, the reds, the yellows, I point those out because it's not as difficult for a black opal to give us blues and greens. It's very different to see reds, pinks, and yellows. And we need one caller because I promise you, there's going to be more than one caller who want this stone when you see this value. I promise. Because just certain values stand out. When you do this as long as I have, you know when those values are going to be so striking that there's going to be more than one person who would like to take advantage of it. So come on in on the early side because it's not even close to 69 or 59. That was my lowest, was $59.99 on this one, but I really want to make sure we get it at home and show you some great color. And this is that, I say it's a perfect stone if you can ever choose, for those people out there that go, I really want to have one of everything, but it's not in the budget. I'm not going to get a tanzanite, a sapphire, a Padparacha, a ruby, and go on the list, right, of hundreds of gems out there. You just need one really good opal. But yes, really good opals are tough. $59, $49, $39, $29, it's not going to be. And at $29.99, we could give it 30 seconds and it will fly. There's no question. But there's a better value coming to give you a better value than the diamonds and the gold could be alone. Promise you. That's the fact. And we're going to make this like your free opal deal. Early bird special. So many times I have to kind of make sure that you understand that we do some of these really important standout pieces right here off the bat in the beginning. So glad to have you with us and showing you that as well. And it is not $29.99. It is not going to be $2,500 even. And if anyone's thinking about it, Jalen, are you thinking about this one already? No, you're on something else. So we have nobody on the phone lines. Wow. And you know what? It's not even 25, 24, 23, 22. The diamonds need to be more. That is a fact because they're 92 points in there. You see, they're all bigger stones and the round brilliance around it. You could do that by putting in 92 individual stones. This ring doesn't have 92 individual stones, so they're large. And that is really impressive. And yet, it's not 22, it's not 21, and it's not $2,000. It's only $19.99. I think that's our standout value of all opal all time. I mean, really, how would that be beat, right? You can't do that, really, to get that Australian lightning ridge. And barely moving here, just on one level. Now you really see it come to life. And this is a fact that they do look better in person because you can never really, again, in these bright lights, opals get a little shy, right? They tend to just not give you their full depth of color. This is where you're getting that color already, so this could wow you. Be that, oh my goodness, I didn't even expect it to be that good when you get that home for $19.99. So we'll give it 30 seconds, then we're on our way. Pink diamond is here. Do you want to see our little fishy? It's not that little, actually. It's a carat. Wow, it's almost like a carat and a half in diamonds, but it's a great look. And so we've loved our sea creatures and our turtles and our seahorses, and we've not really done a fish like this. So for my beach lovers and my oceanic gals out there, or if you just love like the beautiful, what we call critter jewelry, this is going to be a great way to do it. So great design coming up. And $19.99, well, that's here. Okay, well. We might just not have a lot of people with us yet, and that's all right. But come on in if you'd like that one, and then we'll get to the, let's get to the fish. And I'll show it on the hand here. This is so pretty. This is like a little, I feel like I'm, in the tropics on vacation, even when I'm not. And there's something about this, right? Jewelry can change your mood, right? Yes. Is it a goldfish? Is it? It's not. No, I don't. I love animals, but I'm not super well versed when I see these pieces come through. I think it's like it's definitely tropical. It's a tropical fish. Huh? Oh, because it's, well, boy, guys, it's the end of my week, and I tell you, yeah, it is gold. That's why we can call it Goldie, yeah. Goldfish with the yellow diamonds, because you notice the yellow diamonds everywhere, right? Most of what's in this piece are fancy colored diamonds. And you know what I would do? I was looking at this earlier, and I meant to change it out, because it sits at an angle right now, as you see, because the chain is going right through that point of the fin. You know what you can do? There's really bails all the way through. So I would probably put the chain more like right about here, because you can do that, and I'll show you why and how, but you can do that and put it right through so it sits a little more evenly. But that's really a personal preference thing, how you want to wear it. It's going to come with the diamond chain, which has 2 diamonds. The diamond weight is as follows. It's 8200, by the way. It's a carat 13, just in the fancy colors. Then we talk about white diamonds, which there are also 19 points in white diamonds. So you've got an overall, see, the fishies have got, we got a lot of people on the phone lines here. And I'm going to throw in this chain, which also is, look at this, lobster claw. Lobster. So you've got your lobster and your tropical fish together. And it's going to be adjustable. Yes, go ahead, Spencer. It's an angelfish. That is true. Yes, now that she says it, I'm going, yes, that sounds just about right. It's been many years since I've seen Finding Nemo, and now I feel like, did I hear it? Did I hear it there? It kind of looks like, yeah, it's really, thank you, Lucille. How nice of her to spend her time calling us to inform and educate and remind me that, yep, that seems about right, the angelfish. And it just is, Tony, has that been up there the whole time? Did you write angelfish the whole time? I don't know. I'm just looking at the diamonds and the finishing of it as well, which we'll show you all up close, but I want to just show you on the neckline first so you get an idea of the size. Lobster claw clasp, of course, not lost on me that we got the lobster there as well. And so we get, I love when you can just personify your jewelry. And I don't do that with like a 3-stone ring or a solitaire, but when it's something like this, you got to have a name for it. And maybe you got a special place you put it, put it with your, your little jewelry box with the glass top. So it looks like it's a little aquarium piece. And 1 inch top to bottom, we'll show it on the neckline for you as well. And that's going to be, oh yeah, a 1 only. And yellow diamonds, 113. And like I said, I would probably you could even it out by putting the chain through the sides, which we'll show you how to do that. Let's go up close and do that right now, because it's not going to be, it's not going to be that $4,999. Yeah, it's true. You can use any of these side details. I'm going to start here so you can see what I mean. Do you see how you've got options here? You can put it through. I would really do that. See that fin that's on the side? See how you can actually put your chain right through the white diamond fin here and across so that it would sit more level if you want it that way. Otherwise, if you like it more at a slight angle, you can do it like it was. But this is the close-up because it's pink diamonds, green diamonds, yellow diamonds. So we saved a little surprise for you here because just like, well, I don't know if Lucille wants to let me know, but I think the angelfish, sometimes they've got different colors, right, and different little patterns. And so this is really reflecting that. And you see that great texture detail in the top fin where the bail is now. And look at this. There's that great finishing. It's all in the 14K yellow. It's going to come with that chain, which has the adjustability and, of course, the lobster claw. And it's 1 only, and it's supposed to be at the very, 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 very minimum. I'm caught up right now on that green diamond and the pink diamonds. You see them, and then there's more pink diamonds, and they're kind of like in a line in a row on the one side, and then they're scattered on the other. It's amazing. It's not going to be even $29.99. First caller, I want somebody to have this. I don't know if we have anybody in the phone lines for it yet, but I'll tell you, we will, because it's only going to be, I really want to give it away, and I don't even want to ask for $19.99. If we can do better, well, I don't know if I can, but I will. I will. It's not $19, $18, $17, $16, $15, or $14.99, chain included. So you got to wonder, is that really, should that be $14.99? Because the chain could be that price on its own. And we're going to do it right now for only $1,299. And yep, it is yours for the taking. And there are those diamonds. See, again, you get those, no, the diamonds are on the other side. There are the diamonds. So you have 2 bezel set diamonds in the chain as well, like we oftentimes see with these designer pieces, and just adding as much extra as we can. So look at the different colors of the yellow. There's even a light blue. There are some definite distinctive green diamonds there, some really saturated pinks. I love that the eye is all bezel set as well. So really well done. Just the detail and the thought. And then to really show off the texturing of the fins there, you've got the white diamonds to play with it. So major diamond weight, chain included, gold as well, everything you could ever want. And well, of course, now I've created quite the controversy because Mary tells me it's not an angelfish, or it's an angelfish. It is. No, it is, or it isn't. Okay. It's an angelfish. Boy, oh boy. Somebody take me to the aquarium. The aquarium of the Pacific. That would be fun to do with Lorenzo, right? You could do that. Have you guys been to the aquarium? Do you have this one? Thank you. The angelfish is gone. Bye. Swam away as we knew it would. How about black diamonds? Is it good? I haven't been in I was probably a kid the last time I was there. I gotta go. It'd be fascinating. Let's take a look, and then I would be so adept at showing these designer pieces for you. Here's 7743. But if you want to ask me anything about baseball or college football or NFL, I can help you. Like, when are we going to have team jewelry? That's what I want to know. I'll be more than adept at that. But here we go, 7743, another one only, as it is, with some black and white. But wait till you see this from a distance. I think the pattern shows off even more so when you see it from a bit of a distance away. And we still have that fabulous opal, just, FYI, if you want to call in these pieces you've seen. 39 points in the black diamonds, 33 in the white. So you've got a great look there. And then a wider band that's done with the more squared off style and finishing on the interior. And we are, oh gosh, it's already time for Demantoid. So let me be this last, I'll let this be the last ring before we bring out the Russian Demantoids, which I know you're waiting on, but this is going to be the look on the hand here. Yeah, I'm not used to doing specials so early, but I have to because it's so limited. So yeah, we got to do it on the early side. So, before everybody's here. So you guys are here tuned in, waiting for it. Got the heads up, got the memo. So we're going to do that just right after this. And this won't take long because it's only $888 for the entire ring, which is, you can see, kind of, again, hefty the way it even has that little cutout detail, like that same pattern through the profile, just like you see it across the top. And then it's almost like polka dots meets a chevron, meets a zigzag pattern. So do you see what I mean? Like when you're up close, it looks great, but then you see it from a distance and you really see the pattern, which could be, kind of a dressed up way to do like an Aztec or a Southwest kind of look. Boy, is that having a moment right now. Aztec, Southwest, anything that's like, oh, what's the word? What's the style? I mean, everything for fall, kind of that, like we're looking like, wearing our wear for like the dude ranch and, all that. It's like there's a thing going on, very Western kind of influence in fashion for fall this year. So here we go at $888, and that's my one and only there. Would you like that one? All right, so we're verifying on that one. Let's get to are you guys ready? I'm so excited. Also, Joyce, do we have another one of these necklaces by any chance? The Russian Demantoid by the yard? Okay, because I would love to have another one to try on because I only have one here. So maybe I could try one on, display one for you. But here we go. It's coming right up. I cannot wait to share this with you. This has been a real pleasure to even be wearing the last couple of days because it's just that rare. And I'm thrilled that we have it. But I cannot stress enough how limited this is to take advantage of something that is really special and different. And I really don't think that I'm exaggerating when I say, I don't know if there's anybody else in the world that could make this for you. And that's what's really exciting. And my goodness, I'm looking for a proper display because I realize I want to show it to you up close. So I might have to make my own, and that's okay. I will do that. But this is really, really cool. When you talk about a bold way to do a necklace, yeah. Oh, you're already on the lines for the Demantoid. Okay, then. I love it. See, this is the beauty of being able to tell you guys what's coming and give you that heads up that we love. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and make a quick display so it looks perfect for you. And then we'll get you a great look at this. But this is really important, and I know we're anxious for it and never had anything quite like this besides, we've had diamonds. in every version possible, and we are already getting busy, which is really, really smart. I'm always hesitant that if I tell you how few we have, you might not even bother getting on the phone lines because you might think I'm never going to get one, but I really want to encourage you to dial in and we'll count them down as they go. It's probably going to be about a 2-minute deal here to get every single one out the door, but it's 8222. It is a Russian Demantoid, which let's just, if you're not familiar with it, because I know we've been welcoming in so many new shoppers lately. If you're not super familiar with Russian Demantoid, what is that all about and what is that as a stone? Because with that funky name, it is really the rarest garnet in the world. It's one of the rarest stones overall in the world that you can ever get. And that's why it's so really surprising and a little awe-inspiring that we've been able to match up enough stones, and this is why we're limited, because in every necklace where it's a station style, that's that by the yard kind of influence, that's an industry-used term for essentially a station style. And most of the time, it is diamonds. We've done all those versions. We've had one Merengue Spinel version. We've done a pink diamond by the yard, but we really haven't been able to do much color, and we can't, because it's so difficult to get the proper size and the proper matching. And of course, really those beautiful, in this case, we want rounds, we want stunning brilliance, we want them to be neon. And this one packs a true punch, because that's the thing. As you've seen me wearing it the last couple of days, I'm sure you've probably noticed that without being huge stones, they have such a presence to them because they are truly neon. That's not just the ability for that stone to look even brighter or even more colorful in a lower light, but they're truly that neon green. And so it really tends to be, for those of you that go, oh, I don't wear green, this is not really about a matching element. It's about a piece you wear every day that really does go and coordinate with a lot of different things. I purposely did not wear green because I wanted to show you how it works so beautifully with just about everything that you wear, right? And so you've got that pop of color. It's rare as can be. You're getting 60 points of Russian Demantoid. And of course, since we only have one gold color choice, by the way, so that's going to be crucial. So you don't have to worry about gold because we know that these stones look so rich and specialty in the yellow gold. But here's the greatest news. They're actually going to be adjustable as well. So we've gone the extra mile here. We've made it a length of 16, 17, and 18 inches so that if you are doing some gift giving, it's perfect for that. It's wonderful for that, actually. And we'll show you. I'm going to show you on the hand first. There are so few to go around. Yellow gold only and adjustable. You can get more than one as well. We're not limiting how many you can get because we know we're getting towards that holiday shopping season where we're going to have a lot of people starting to think about, maybe fine jewelry for the loved ones, right? Or maybe you're doing, a little bit of supplying your own shop and you're ready to fill those beautiful cases with amazing jewelry that nobody else would have, because to match these up, and 9 stones per necklace, and of course we do these station styles so that they're easy to wear. They're all bezel set stones, so every round brilliant you have is a bezel set stone. And again, we've even done the upgrade in the clasp. It's not a spring ring. There's a difference in the price. I know that may sound like spring ring versus lobster claw. Does it make a difference? It does. Gold is so high right now. Those details, those differences make a major price adjustment. We've added all these extras in, and we're going to give you a value where truly you wear this with pride because you know you're one of the select few. I said it a couple of days ago. I said, I wish there was room on a necklace to number them. Like, how you would put a hallmark inside of a ring band. I wish we could number these. There's not really room to do that with the chain and the clasp, but this is as limited edition as it really gets. It's just so special, and there will only be a few of your counterparts out there that ever wear this like you do. And so if you're thinking about gifting something unique or you want to do it that way, it is so stunning to do that. So let's take a look here on the hand first, then I'll show you up close. It's really, really unique. And do you see what I mean about from even a distance like we are, it's so striking to see those bright, you see it right there, how incredibly bright they all are, you just look at this. Really special. And of course, we always do our bezels where we actually keep it open in the back. I'm going to show you up close here as well. Actually, maybe I'll just lay it down because for a moment, I'll just set up that card. Do you see what I mean? That's neon. That's neon. Every one of these. So beautifully bright neon. Give me a second. I got the other one here, so I'm just going to set it up for you so I can then try one on so you can really see what it's all about, because that is the beauty of this piece. The rarity, yes, but also the incredible detail you have and the workmanship that's involved when you start bezel setting stones that are as precious as these are and having them all set up. So let me just show you here. I've got one set up for you. So you can really just start to see that upright setting and how the chain is done as well. We always like to do that diamond cut chain. That's the back. So they do kind of tend to rotate a little bit on the neckline when you wear them. That's kind of the whole theme of the piece. So they do rotate a bit. And then you've got, I just need you to see how the back and the front are going to be beautifully done. And for whatever reason, I cannot get this up right. So I've got a look here for you. And this is where, let me just show you here up close once again. Then we'll try one on. And we're going to make this a really easy deal. Look how pretty they are. And that's really the key here, is that beautiful, you see the sparkle diamond cutting of the chain itself, so that the chain is, is not the Demantoids only that are sparkling, it's the chain as well. Only yellow gold, 60 points, 9 stones, amazing look here, and yet go all the way around with the exception of the clasp and the adjustability. So you see here, there's that lobster claw we were talking about. That's the lobster claw. Then, of course, you've got the 16, 17, 18 inches as well. I'm going to show one on the neckline for you as well so you can see that, because that's really important. It's everyday wearable. It's lightweight. It's definitely stackable, meaning you can layer it up with a couple of other necklaces if you choose to. It's a great way to go. But you can see here, that's the kind of sparkle you get, and how no matter what you're wearing, if you're wearing neutrals, pastels, it's just that beautiful everyday bright material that, you know, stops everyone in tracks. Go, what, those are not diamonds, are they? Could they be green diamonds? I mean, what is it that makes this so sensationally rare and special? And look at this, they go around with the exception of your adjustability. So they're really meant to go about, you know, like 7/8 of the way around your neckline here, and really, really well done. And we're going to make them affordable, because the $19.99 price is probably not going to make it doable for everybody. And so if you're wearing it at 16, it's right about here. If you go 17, it's right about here. 18's right about here. You're probably just adjusting it based on the neckline you're wearing that day. And see how when it does roll, you see that you get color no matter what. That's the beauty of opening the back of the bezel. It's not even $19.99. So few available. Only, let's see, it looks like we've got 5 gone already so far, and there you've got another one, so 6 gone, and it's not even going to be 19. Let's go to the hand here. I'll drape it on my hand for you so you can see all the different kind of, you know, further and closer and all the different detailed looks it gives you. But it's not even 19 or 18 or 17. And remember how rare these are. When you talk about diamonds, we know our VS diamonds are precious and super, super rare in and of their own right. But Demantoids are hundreds of times more rare. There are other sources, but the Russian material is the best. It's the original, it's the OG. So that's the one you really, really want. It gives you the most neon, the most sparkle, and the most brilliance of any. And keep in mind, we've got it for less than 17, 16, 15, or 14. And solid gold chains on their own, if it's just a standard basic chain with no diamond cutting and no stones at all, they're $600 and $700 right now. For a 16-inch, we're giving you up to 18 inches to play with. You've got over nearly 7-point stones each there. And we're not going to do 14, 13, or 12. This is where, operators, if you will, please just shout them out how many you'd like, because we have a very limited quantity already. We're essentially everyone's selling them right now, even though they don't know the final price, and they're already grabbing. I've got somebody taking 3 over there, so that cuts into the quantity quite a bit. And this is the one to own. It's a one-time deal. We can't make it again. We've been working on this for months, literally, to put together just these few that we have here today. And it's not 12, and it's not 11, and it's not $10.99 either. We're making this a deal. And yellow gold, adjustability, great gift, because you could actually probably add Demantoids to somebody's collection who has every jewelry piece in the world, but they betcha you don't have Demantoid. And if you don't, or they don't, what a great way to treat yourself or a loved one or a fellow jewelry lover. It's not even going to be $1,000. We're making them $9.99 for the necklace, and we only have so few. So that's why you come on in today. And for those of you that are calling, you know, tomorrow, next week, a month from now, and you've got one, how many? One. Thank you. Did you have one too? The back, like the clasp? Sure, here's the clasp. Let me show it to you right here, and let me just show you, this is one half of the clasp. It's called a lobster claw. It's a pretty standard clasp. Now, the actual standard clasp in the industry is called a spring ring. That's usually, you'll identify that as being a little round, and it's got it's a little bit smaller overall, so it's tougher to maneuver. The lobster claw is an upgrade to that because you've got more space. It's got a little bigger opening. It's got that extra gold to it so that you can really kind of have a little something to grasp onto. And then the other side of that clasp is going to be what we call O-rings, where you see how there's a little bit bigger link there amongst your chain. And we have 3 of them because that would be the 16, 17, 18 inches in length. So you see you've got 3 of those, and that's where you choose where do you want it. Now, if you go with the shorter length, you're going to have a little bit of chain draping down the back as well. So $9.99, last call, 60 seconds. Did you have one, Jalen? And you got one, Joyce? All right, so we got a couple people waiting here to get through, and then we're going to be all said and done. So last call on the Demantoid necklaces. Great Demantoids by the yard. And think about this, stack it, layer it, wear it with all your other pieces you have. I would even love, if you were lucky enough to get the merengue by the yard that we did, I'm trying to think if that's, I think, all we've really had in a color besides diamonds in the style. That would even look fantastic, wouldn't it? But see how, I mean, look at that. Tony's got that graphic, and look at how the stones are even brighter than the computer-generated graphics, right? I mean, look at that. It's truly neon. Like, that's as neon as we can get in our graphic, and yet look at these natural stones that fire more than diamond. Remember, they're highly dispersive, and we know diamonds are like, you know, the one we all like defer to when it comes to brilliance. We know diamonds, 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 diamonds. That's where you go for sparkle. But to get Demantoids, they actually give you more brilliance. They have a higher dispersive level. So you get more brilliance to Demantoids than you do with diamonds. And even if you got really good quality like VS diamonds, this is going to give you more sparkle, more pizzazz, more wow. So last call, we're going to give it a final 60 seconds here, then we'll show you a couple of different ways, and that is just yellow gold. So no choices to make except how many do you want? Do you want to get one for, do you want to get 2 for yourself for layering? Obviously, it's very easy to layer when you've got those multiple lengths you can choose from in one necklace. So you can easily, you know, I like to spread them apart a little bit. Like if I was layering 2, I would do a 16 and an 18, right? If you want to layer 3, obviously you got that choice, 16, 17, 18 as well. So you can really layer it with ease up to 3 of them at a time. If you wanted to, I'll put this out there. Think about it this way. If you wanted to create a bracelet, because we're never going to do this in a bracelet, we don't have any more stones. You could wrap this around your wrist 2 times and have a bracelet that would give you like a double row bracelet. So think about that, right? There's that adjustability that makes that happen. I mean, my goodness, I'm just thinking here with 18 inches, you could wrap it around your ankle. And I get a lot of people always ask me for anklets. You could wrap it twice around your ankle and have a great double 9-inch anklet in Demantoids. I mean, wow, that would be decadent. So think about how you can play with it. It gives you, that's the back, there's the front. So you just see how you still see that bright green through the back of the bezel. We purposely leave that open a bit so that, you know, we're moving beings. Necklaces like this are meant to kind of move with us, but that means that you're going to get color no matter what. It's just stunning, isn't it? Something about that neon green, and to know that you're wearing such a rarity like Russian Demantoids are is very, very special. So $9.99, that's it. Last call, and let's maybe say 30 more seconds as I put it against my hand here one more time so you see a couple of further viewpoints here, so you can see what, again, it's meant to be everyday wearable. This is not complicated to wear. It's not, you know, one of those that you're needing a special occasion to wear. It's not a big diamond collar if that's not something you're, you know, comfortable wearing every day. Joyce, help me out with the calls, please, if you, or let me know just if you have a count. That'll help me because I think I've lost track here. Another one, another one, another one. Yes, yes. Oh, the black opal. Congratulations on the black opal. Let me know, Spencer, who got your black opal. And did you get another one there? Did that help, Virginia, on the description of the closure and the clasp and all that? Okay. So that's going to be $9.99. Again, only one choice to make, and that's how many do you want? It's only yellow gold, 3 different lengths built into each one. And look at how screaming bright those are. I mean, I adore them. Demantoids and that kind of bright green, I think goes with everything. I really do. It's almost like turquoise, right? Or it's like, you know, it's almost as versatile really as just think of it and wear it like you would a white diamond. Wear it like you do your white diamond pieces. And oh my goodness, if you have a Demantoid from Russia in a ring or a, I won't say a bracelet, I don't think we've done too many of those, but a pendant or a ring, obviously this would go beautifully with it. And if you have a bail, this is always a question I get, if you have a bail that is bigger than the bezels themselves, you can use these. These are strong enough to be pendant chains. So you can put a pendant, if your bail's big enough. I can't speak on it because everyone's bail is different, but there's about, I would say we're looking at about 3 millimeters wide here, 3.5. So if your bail, and most are, if it's bigger than that, it can slide right over those bezel set stones, and this will be strong enough to actually, like, imagine a pendant draped or an enhancer draped right on top. I wouldn't go with, like, if it's weighty, like if it's several ounces of gold, I don't know if that's going to be the right gauge for it. It's more about the look, the proportion. But if you have a basic pendant, then this would be perfect. Antonio's got another, with Jalen's got another. Every line's locked. We got a lot of people loving them. Joyce, you let me know when they're sold out. All right, so last chance, last call. Tony, I'll give it 30 more seconds here, and then we'll be done. And then we still have, I think, that black and white diamond band we showed right prior to this. I mean, it is incredible, though. Seeing just, you guys see every piece of jewelry from this shot, right? Whether it's a ring, an earring, or what have you. Look at how bright and vibrant. I don't have anything, including other neon stones like blue wings and paraibas. Do we have anything that's that kind of like true neon color? This is really, it's very distinctive, it's very special, and trust me, there's a great history and story that I think makes this such a privilege to wear, to know you're wearing something as unique and special as this is for $9.99. All right, so coming up next, we're gonna be on our way, and let me know who got that opal. I'm so glad they got that opal. That was such a big value. Have a really cool, kind of like a ribbon ring, and then we have those hoops that I gotta show you. Yes? I'm sorry? Oh, did I get a request from, oh, I'm sorry, here it is. Elsie, hi. We got requests coming up, so let me actually stop what my earring plan was, and we'll go, wow. Elsie likes her diamonds. Because that is, Elsie, the biggest band we do in rows of diamonds. 4 rows. Yeah, question? Are we all good? Everyone's got their Demantoids? All right, and then Joyce is going to count me down. Let me know if we have any of those left. But that is such a great piece. Congrats on the Demantoids by the yard. And now for Elsie's ring. And actually, this is diamond, so it'll be open to a few of you. We actually have a couple because there's a white, a yellow, and a rose gold option on item number 3407. So do keep that in mind and get ready because the diamonds could not be better. There's still VS diamonds here in this band. It's a 297 carat weight. That's impressive. So wide, if the guys out there that really, really like a lot of brilliance, they could wear it too. It's certainly got that width that makes that appropriate. And it's so special to get 4 rows where every single diamond in the ring is the same size. So there's no tapering whatsoever to the diamonds. Sometimes if you see a wider band, you'll notice that on the sides, they go to like next to nothing or accents. That's not the case here. And I love how it even kind of, boom. Do you see how it kind of bounces here? It's like it's so weighty, it doesn't even really want to sit on its own on the wheel. It kind of does that, falls forward a little bit. And just a testament to how wide and large and heavy that ring is. It's a 297 band. It's exquisitely done. You're getting your choice of gold, although shared prong design like this, when they're consistent all the way around, you might just, even if you're a yellow gold lover, you might want to consider it just in the white gold to just let those diamonds shine, let them sing, let them show off, right? Because any gold would almost interrupt the fluidity of that diamond, you know, consistency if it's a yellow or a rose, for example. But it's up to you. There's a huge markdown on this ring. We don't do 3 carats again. We've been saying this a couple of times because we had a lot of bigger diamonds here used in our jewelry today, is that you can't just judge diamonds by a total carat weight. It's really, really important to look at the way, how did you arrive there? I mean, you can do 297 and have literally 297 diamonds if they were 1-pointers. You could have 297 with even more diamond quantity because there are diamonds out there that are less than a point apiece. So that's more traditional to pave. Here's where we really amp it up. So it's not just the overall diamond weight, it's the individual size that you get all the way through. Makes it so special. White, yellow, rose, comfortable as well. We make sure of that. Now it is tapered, but not tapered to nothing. So we would recommend going up just I would really recommend going up a half a size on this one, and I'll show you why. So we'll take a look here, and then we'll actually give you a great value here, Elsie, and it was $39.99, very fair when you consider, I'm going to show it on the hand because that's really important. And if you need the measurement, I think that's probably a good idea to do. You can see it's not just about the width, but also the depth of the band. You've got some decent depth there as well. So that really looks good. And since it is so icy, I know it's only September, but it's snowing when you're wearing this ring because it's just icy, icy, icy. Look at that. There it is. I mean, not quite a ½ inch, but very close to a ½ inch in that total width. And that's why, again, it doesn't taper all the way down. So you want to go up a half size so it's comfortable for you. And yet, here's our deal. Instead of $39 or even $29.99, the lowest this ever was $28.88, and that was during a very large summer sale. Do you see how it bounces there? That's, again, showing you how, again, how much depth you have and how much thickness you have of the gold. This is so, so well done. And it's going to be less than $28.88. I think this is a first for us here. We'll make it just $2,499 if you'd like that band. And that's certainly, well, when it's under 1,000 a carat, that's one thing. But when it's massive individual stones, under 1,000 a carat, that's another. And we're not just a little under like $28.88 was. This is $24.99. That's well under. These are the bands that are, I call these the lifers. Not just because you're going to have it for a lifetime and wear it for a lifetime, because it's classic and it's diamonds and it's quality. So you don't need to, like, in 5 years go, oh, well, I'm going to upgrade. Because those diamonds didn't really do it for me. Or they were great because they scratched the itch at the time, but now I'm kind of tired of just lackluster diamonds. A lot of us will do that. We'll buy for the budget, and if you're wearing the same band you wore years ago, and maybe that was, SI stones, or that was all that was available to you, this could be an upgrade. But now there's no upgrading needed, right? And to think that, I call them lifers because they're usually what you think a lifetime about. They're the ones we work up to and we save for and we build up to, because in a retail store, they're $12,000 to $15,000 a carat for diamonds like this. So suddenly you're easily paying, think about that. I'm not kidding. That's $36,000 for a ring. There are some people that willingly pay that every day, then that's fine. That's great. But if you're going, yeah, $36,000 is just, that's what I mean. You spend a lifetime thinking about it. You spend a lifetime hoping and wanting and wishing for it. When it's $24.99 and you're not compromising, you're not having to say, I'll get a smaller carat weight, I'll get a smaller gold weight, I'll get lesser quality diamonds. You don't have to do that. You're not compromising here at all, one bit, one iota. That's the beauty of it. It's $24.99. Elsie, let me know what you think. We can always do more narrow, but this is as large as they get. So take a look at it one more time. $24.99 in your choice of gold and size. Go up a half a size for that comfortable, true to fit, right? It's like when a shoe designer says, well, that particular designer, they run a half a size small, and that designer runs a size big. So, that's just the only thing we're saying is get whatever size you need, up a half. If you need a 7, get a 7.5. I got that question again this morning, but do you do 3/4 sizes? But do you do half sizes? But do you do quarter sizes? And the answer is yes, yes, and yes, we do. And then we do the whole sizes as well. So congratulations. All right, Spencer, who got that opal, by the way? Brienne got it. Thank you, Brienne. And do you remember, was it Jalen, you got our fishy, our angelfish? Do you remember who that was? I don't know if I have time to shout out everybody who got the Demantoid necklaces, but thank you. And I think my two favorites here, that flower ring we did in the yellow diamonds and the little princess cut cross, is also, those are still here from our first hour. And our Demantoids, our last call. All right, coming up. Yes. It was Edward? Edward? Okay, thank you, Edward, so much. Oh, thank you very much. Wow, I love this. So we are 5 minutes away from the top of the hour. Oh, and the Black Diamond Band is still here as well. So let's keep moving. Got a lot to show you. Happy Sunday. Glad you're here. And let's get to these hoops real quick. Elsie, I don't know if that may not be, I'm floating her boat. So Elsie, guys, let me know. If you have a request and you make one and I show it to you and it's not what you're looking for, please do communicate with us, because we can always bring out something that perhaps is exactly what you're looking for if that's not it. I know we do more narrow bands as well. I don't have anything wider, but I know we have several different options in more narrow diamond bands as well, but I have to show you these before we go, because the top of the hour is 4 minutes away and I wanted to get these in. It's a one pair only situation. It's 8186 is the item number here as well. And you get 18K. Yeah, 63 points in this crossover style. So you can really, really get a sense, and it's going to be a beautiful hoop. It goes all the way around. It's going to be a snap bar closure as well. So hinge at the bottom, snap bar closure, really convenient and easy to put on. But to get 18 karat white gold and to have those diamonds gleaming from there, very well done. 63 points. And here's what they look like from a bit of a distance away. This is time to check them out. And of course, you're gonna see them on, and then you'll really understand this crossover style, how attractive that is, because it narrows in the middle. Think of like an hourglass, which as women, I think, we all understand the hourglass shape, right? This is basically kind of creating that look. Wider at the top, narrows in with the crisscross, and then wide at the bottom as well, but not so wide that it's an over the top, not everyday style earring. You've got a 1-inch length, which is a classic length to have. And then we'll take a look at the close up. Remember, they're only in the white gold. I'll try this one on for you. And it is not gonna be the $29.99 price tag. Oh, we have not had a hoop like this. Can you believe it? All of our years, all of our jewelry, all of our individual pieces, and have never had a crisscrossing hoop like this. We've even done Roman numerals. We've done the Roman numeral hoops. We've done every kind of inside out style. We've done drops and stilettos and everything you can possibly imagine. And yet, look what's happening on this particular style here, where you get this amazing, amazing crossover look. I mean, how pretty is that? To get something that just does that beautiful just tapering through the middle, looks incredible. White gold only, $29.99. It's so not, and we're just gonna blow them out right now. It's a one color situation. I wish we had a bunch, and you see even here, it almost looks like it's open at the top, doesn't it? Kind of flares up towards the top. Then you've got that post and hinge at the base, so it's really easy to snap right into place, and they'll click close, so you know they're locked, and they're not even $29.99. Back to the wheel we go for the close-up, and you know what we'll do? Make it at less than even $19.99. Just one pair. I think that's going to be your everyday style you wear. I think that's going to be every day. Put them on. You've got your diamonds, but it's not overwhelming. It's really looking like that high-end style we see so often. It's actually the dimension of a crisscross, which I want to show you. That's impressive too. Look at the back, but look at the sides. So that diamond row is setting way up over and comes over the top and then wraps around. So it's even got that texture. So that's a unique look from the side. It's not 19. We've still got, nobody on the lines on these, and we've only got one pair, and that's a wild one there. So how about this? A better value for you than 19, 18, 17, or $16.99. It's time to move them. Got a lot of one-onlys today, so trying to discount those prices so we can really move quickly. And of course, the goal is always to save you as much as humanly possible. So how about this? $15.99 gets them to you in the 18K. Yeah, the 18 karat white gold. That's a huge upgrade. And again, where gold's at, it used to be we didn't have to really think about the gold purity. It was like, gold is gold is gold is gold. Didn't matter, but it matters. It matters, and it matters from a standpoint of wearability when you're talking about an earring where a lot of us might have some sensitivities to different alloys, right? If you have, I think a lot of us do, right? And so if you have those sensitivities, 18 karat gold, usually prevents that. So it's really nice. It really is a fabulous look. So that'll be $1,599. Judy, I'm glad you like my sports jewelry idea. She's all for a football ring. I'm totally loving it too. I'm gonna get busy. If nothing else, just to prove wrong that the gentleman that said to me many years ago when I got in the jewelry business, and he said, Lauren, I have news. Jewelry shoppers don't watch sports. That's what he said. And I'm like, well, that's a nice blanket statement and a nice generality, but I don't think it holds necessarily true. So anyway, that just might inspire me to make a line. But I also have this one. So it's kind of that same ribbon crossover style. And it was, my words were, I think, but after I pulled myself up off the ground, I said, have we met? Because, this was like I was just fresh off the sideline basically from doing my reporting, and he's like, women don't know sports. They don't know sports. They don't care. They don't like it. They don't, not necessarily. All right, so coming up, top of the hour is here, and we have one more ring to show you. And then, you know what we're going to do? We got a great wheel on the way. I just have this one last ribbon ring. It takes you to the yellow gold instead. It's even more of really dimensional because it's a true ribbon spiraling over your hand. Has elongation, and do you love these designer pieces as much as I do? Because we still have a couple from our first hour. If you want to inquire about them, if you're thinking about something still, and you're going, I wonder if that's still available, I wonder if that's still available, I wonder if that's still available, call us, we'll help you. But this is item number 8151, and it's yellow gold. Just one more thing before we get to it up close. I want to show it to you here from a distance away because it's pretty special. The way you see that actually do this kind of crossover, which would be gorgeous if it was just mirror finished yellow gold. Instead, it's diamond pave in that equal width, but it definitely, and this is one we're going to size for you as always. So if you want that bigger size for middle finger or index finger, it'd be great for that. And let us know if you have requests. And Elsie, we'd love to hear from you too, to hear what your thoughts were on your request that we brought out. But take a look at this. Great detail, spiraling dimension. See that from the sides. Quick deal here because it's, 95 points in diamonds this time around, 8151 and 14 karat solid yellow gold with that mirror finishing. And then I love that almost like S-curve that you have that you still see under this ribbon of double row pave, but then you've got the mirror finished gold right underneath it. So it almost looks like, could be like the letter S into a figure 8, into an infinity, but without being as obvious. So really just unique. And I'm reminded when I see pieces like this. I had a friend many years ago. She was a rhythmic gymnast in the Olympics, and she, where they have, it's gymnastics basically like a floor exercise, but you've got that long, I'll call it a wand with a ribbon you dance around. It's incredible. So artistic and so beautiful. And I always think of her when I see these designs. 95 points here in the diamonds, and we have one only. So blow it out real quick so we can get to our fabulous, fabulous, fabulous wheel for our top of the hour. But this is going to be, well, let's just make it $34.99 and send it on out. Or we can just get you a better deal right now. Send out these one-of-a-kinds in a hurry. Welcome you into Sunday if you just are tuning in, and take a look. Here it is. This is so attractive. See what I mean by the band? At this base, you see the shiny gold. Here you see the shiny gold, and then you see it right run through the bottom underneath this like triple spiral. It is such a cool ring. Tell me that's not going to get a lot of compliments and attention when you wear that. Especially, I love the idea of maybe getting it in a bigger size and, you know, wearing it here, and, you know, having that. So you're already wearing something here, and then you add on, stack that piece. How about, you know what, just blow it out, see if anyone's out there. Because I think a lot of my gals might be watching sports. That's probably what's happening, right? How about this? I'll make it just $1,599 instead. And that way we'll get it over 50% off for one caller here today. And a good morning or good afternoon, wherever you may be. We've got a really special wheel coming up. And that's going to be, oh gosh, there's a chameleon too. We've got a chameleon. We've got a big tanzanite. We've got pink diamonds. We've got a yellow diamond 2 carat. I've got the huge studs. Anybody thinking about a 2 carat stud, or do I have to wait till mid-December for those when we're all thinking holidays, holidays, holidays? Let me just flash these for you because this is unlike what we've seen before. I mean, I've had 1 carats where they had cushion cuts and they, you know, had a surrounding, but nothing like this. Round, brilliant, 2 carat studs. That's here. I wish I could just leave them here behind everything we do all day and just remind you that that's a 1 carat in each earring, and that's the largest stud we've done, and they're fabulous. It's a classic, and maybe take a moment now, and if you're thinking, yep, that's what I've been waiting for, do a quick search. Get on that smartphone. See what a regular non-graded 2 carat stud is going to go for. And then we'll tell you what we can do on VS stones here today. All right, coming up, top of the hour is a wheel. Let's just do our trio here. It's a quick trio. Got 3 pieces. I've got some trio wheels, as I mentioned at the top of the show, where it's like my top 3s. It's the top 3 of every category, right? We're going to start with really affordable but bigger bands. Then we're going to get into some museum pieces. And then we've got the ultimate in our highest end ruby, sapphire, and alexandrite. We just put them all together. Some real important stones, but all on a wheel. So let's take a look first at our top 3 here in affordability. These all have a theme going on because they're very much bands, but you've got a solid band, you've got a detailed band with a little butterfly cutout detailing with a spinel, or you can go with more scroll work here. So this is how we do it. All one price, great one onlys here. Let's make them fast because it's going to be a major moment if you like gold and gems that are all exotic, because even though you've heard of emerald, do you really get to see many Colombians? There's a Colombian round emerald. There's our gorgeous sambar and garnet. And here is our blue, purple, even a flash of red there coming through in the spinel. Let's just do something crazy here, and I'm going to see if we have anybody out there with us, okay? So obviously this wheel is supposed to be, well, $12.99, but I could do $9.99, but I'm not sure if that's going to get everyone on the phone lines, and I want to make this quick. So it's going to be a 60-second deal. 60 seconds to take advantage of this. And here's what I will do. I'll take the $12.99, lower than even the $9.99 that's up there. Want to get your attention here. And these are, because they're bands, require more gold. Yes, there's a Zambaran and an Asher. Yes, there's an emerald and a round. And there's a one only periwinkle. That was the color of the year, by the way, very peri. It was that idea of periwinkle, which is really blue and lavenders together. Every single one up here, it's already a major value at $9.99. We're going lower, but I have nobody on the phone lines. So Tony, what we're going to do is offer 60 seconds at this price, and I'm going to see if we got anybody. We're going to just help you own jewelry at the most affordable level. That's what I'm doing for the next 2 hours I get with you. And it's not going to be $9.99, $8.99, $7.99, or $7.77. They are $699 a ring for 60 seconds. And that's it. Take a look. That's all we can do. I got $6.99, 60 seconds. And let me walk you through details, because this is a 145 Tanzanian purple spinel. That has 21 points in diamonds. Here is the band, solid gold band, white, yellow, or rose. That is a bright gleaming. You could not get a better emerald. I love that for a pinky ring, by the way. I'm getting a lot of questions about my pinky ring. That's a great pinky ring. That's going to be the emerald. It's a 35-point stone in your choice of gold. And then we have the 80-point Zambaran. It's a really cool asher cut. Well, actually, it's not even an asher. It's a square cushion cut. So that's really unique. It doesn't have the step fastest that an asher has, so it's a square cushion, and that's in your choice of gold color as well. So everything can be changed, everything can be sized, and you're paying $6.99. We have 20 seconds left to get you in, and I'm going to try them all on. I'm going to put this one on the pinky. That's all finished on the inside as well. I'll put the spinel on the ring finger, and then hopefully, actually I'll put the spinel on the middle finger here, and the Zambaran on the ring, so you see, and then let me know which one you like. I'll stagger them a bit, so you can really check them out and see how gorgeous they are. That's my emerald. Look at the glow. See what I mean with that glow of that stone? May's birthstone, January's birthstone. Spinel is now August's birthstone. That's a new addition to the birthstone list. So all birthstones, all unusual. I mean, we've got high quality here. I mean, everywhere, but certainly that's, you know, emeralds are basic in the sense you can always find them, but it's about the quality. Are you going to find a great quality? Then you've got that Zambaran garnet. That's that color shifting stone that's out of Tanzania. And then here's our, that's also out of Tanzania. It's a big Tanzanian purple blue spinel. So any one of them that you like, that's going to be our last call. And they're all still here if you want them. $6.99. I got to move in a hurry, guys, because we got a lot to show you. Got the 2-carat studs that are, you know, I think what a lot of people are asking about right now. They're about $35,000, but I'm going to try to help you with those as well. So we'll see what we can do there. And then check that. I mean, really? Emerald in a band? Beautiful, rare, unique spinel, east-west set, and then the Zambaran $6.99. Okay, so we move on and we show you something else. Any questions on that wheel? All right, we're good. No. All righty, let's move right along to something. I'm just going to put something on the auction block, I think. I think that's what I got to do next here. Just make sure that we've got everybody. And here's what we'll do on the black diamond. Remember I told you at the beginning of the show we have a huge black diamond, but it's in one of the bigger diamond weights we do in a mounting. That's what's coming. So let's get to it, and we'll go ahead and just wrap it on up here. Or we have the turquoise earrings, which will make very affordable. I got some big turquoise earrings. Got those fabulous diamond studs. If you'd like to inquire about those, there's obviously just, you know, a pair of diamond studs that we don't see very often, so we love having them here for you in 2-carat size. We do the 1 carats quite often, you know, around whenever we can get enough stones that match. But look at this. What a beauty this is. This is a mounting that once housed a 3-carat, was it a 2.5-carat fawn diamond? My memory is lapsing here. 2.5-carat, I think, fawn diamond. First time we ever saw this mounting. We've only made it, I think it's been 5 times ever that we've seen this mounting. Once was with pink zircon, once was with a fawn diamond, and today I have this piece in a 3-carat 40 black diamond. I'm going to try it on here as I was just giving it a little polish. It's item number 7590. Take a look at this, and if you're thinking, why is she putting Wonder Rings on with a ring? That's not fair. I'm going to have to buy Wonder Rings now. This is actually one ring. But because of the white and the rose and the white, it looks like you stacked rings together, doesn't it? It's a 340 black diamond, but wait, because it's one of the largest diamond mountings we do in our collection. It has 182 total weight of white diamonds. In the two-tone stacked look. One ring, stacked look. Choice, are you just loving the new phone system? Well, the good news is if you were ever thinking about going to the gym today, you won't need to because you've put in your steps already and you've been here an hour. I love upgraded technology, right? So let me get my fingerprint off this one and we'll show you here what we've got to do. Yes. Tanzanian purple pink or purple blue spinel. You got it. Thank you so much for letting me know. The spinel is gone from our last wheel, and here's what we're going to do on this one. Did we add up some diamond weights here because it's pretty big, right? We got some. I'm just putting that spinel away here, so I'm just getting that ready for shipping because we got our shippers here. They're starting to work on sizing so we can get everything out to you tomorrow, or depending on how long the sizing takes, right? In the next couple of days. So how about this for a 340 with the carat 82? You know what? Skip the price tag. Skip this whole thing. We are just going to make this an easy deal. Now, this really is one of our bigger mountings, and you know that. We have a saddle ring that has a carat 74. Actually, my saddle ring is here today with an alexandrite, so we'll see that a little later. We have 2 saddle rings. One's got a carat 94, one's got a carat 74, depending on how big the center is. And this is up there in our top 5 of highest diamond weights we do in a semi-mount. So obviously, semi-mount is not all you're getting. You're getting this fabulous black diamond as well. And I've always said, get black diamonds in rose if you want to, if you're inclined to go with kind of softening. There's a beautiful opacity to a black diamond, but it's got a great sheen because it's got an amazing luster to it. I've always recommended thinking about rose gold. Here's where you get to see it. White gold and rose gold together. And isn't it attractive? I'm not a rose gold person necessarily, but when it's added and when it's the centerpiece to a white gold band and it really creates that look like you stack 3 rings without the hassle, it really gives you that, it softens it, is really what it does. I mean, a black diamond is incredible. They're super hot right now. They're back. I mean, black diamonds, they went through a huge surge back in the 2010 era. So a decade or so ago, they were really, really popular because they kind of became a pop cultural phenomena. Everybody was getting a black diamond. Like the black diamonds, there was one that was used in a movie, kind of started the whole thing. Then the celebs were getting engaged with black diamonds, and then everybody had to have a black diamond. And of course, the prices on them went haywire, and they've stayed that way. And now they're seeing another surge, just like all the diamonds are, right? So you're getting a chance to get a really important stone where if you find a really good one out there, it's really tough to do, right? You're finding a good quality, a big size, a nice cut, all of that. So it's a really, you'll wear it a lot, because what doesn't it go with? But think about the rose and the white, but also know that you can change it. If you want to do all one gold color, you can. If you want to mix and match it, you can. So we're giving you total freedom there to really, you know, make it your own. So let's just take a look. 182 in diamonds. So you know what it's going to be. Our $59.90. Oh, never mind. It's as is. Well, that has a lot to do with my discount. So you have to actually like it the way it is. Oh, well, I think again, just keep that in mind. If you want a black diamond in one color of gold, we'll have to bring you something else, and we do have it. But this is the one that is rose and white only, and you know what? Just beautiful that way. I wouldn't change it if it were me, and I mean that. I tell you what I really think, and I gotta say, I would leave it the way it is. I think it's part of what makes it so distinctive and high-end, and we're gonna make it better than even $59, $49, or $39.99, remembering that you are getting this incredible overall diamond weight that is so stunning and so important. And how about this for a very special opportunity just to see who's out there on a 340. But then the 182 is almost as important as the center stone you have. That, for the record, is 522 in total diamond weight. It is the weight of 3 different rings, but together. It is absolutely stunning. And we're going to make this even better than $39 or $29.99. Suddenly we've got 522, and it's under $3,000 at $29.99. But I'm about to take this all-time low. The mounting alone couldn't go for this price by itself. You got a chance to pick up a 340, wear it with everything, try it out. And if you don't have a black diamond yet, you're going to be the coolest girl in town when you start, you know, wearing this out and about in town. This is such a cool ring, and it's not even $29.99. Watch. 522. We don't have anyone on the phone lines yet, so you can just hop on in and get yourself, you know, right in the spot where you want to be. Put yourself front of the line, because it's not even going to be $29.99 or $28 or $27 or $26. And 25 is pretty cool, but 24 is even better. But that's not where I'm stopping. This is just a giveaway. Really important stone here. Major look. You've got to see it again on the hand. And this will be what you live for in value. And maybe you're getting it for the mounting. Maybe you're getting it for the black diamond. Either way, it's a deal as it is. Well, 24, 23, 22. Don't have a caller. It's time. Not even 22, 21, or $2,099. Let's go. Make it $19.99 first caller. That's it. $1,999. I'm giving it away for one caller to take advantage of it right now. This is so incredible. Take it if you love it, okay? It is going to be, Spencer, it is going to be as it is. So I know, I was hoping maybe you could change it, and now I'm just glad, because I really think it's pretty that way. And it definitely, if you did all, think of this for a second, if you did all one color, it would not nearly look as much like you stacked it. This really looks like you have a ring guard and a ring guard that was custom made in bigger white diamonds to go around your black diamond, but instead it's easy. You slip it all on one time, you're good to go. It's size true, so get your true size on this one as it is. And this is what I've always been saying. And I bet you this ring, if you're not getting this one, the next time you see a black diamond, you're probably going to want it in rose gold, because it's such an attractive look. And it's kind of giving the look as if it looks almost like the white diamonds are pink diamonds, right? The white diamonds that are set in the rose gold almost look like they're pink diamonds instead. And it's $1,999, and we'll give it 60 seconds, Tony. 60 seconds, and we'll see. Wow, what a great ring that is. I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. And to get 522 in diamonds for $19.99, maybe we should put that up there. I mean, really, all I did was add it together. That's a total of 522, if my math is right, yeah. So 522. That's just mind-boggling to me. $19.99 for 5 1/4 carat in diamonds. All right, so coming up, we got our final 35 seconds. Do we want to see pink diamonds? Big ones. I got a big one. I got the Padparacha that I had yesterday, which I think is still here if anybody wants that Padparacha that was certified. And then I'll show you what the difference is, because I actually have a new quote-unquote Padparacha today, and it's not a pod. It's mislabeled because that's not a Padparacha. That's a pink, and it's got a window. So I'm not going to show it to you. I mean, even though I just did, I'm not going to present it. I'm not going to tell you to buy it. I'm not going to offer you the chance to buy it because it's got a window and it's a pink. I've got a true Padparacha, though, that you might have seen yesterday. It was up here, but I know on the weekends, especially this time of year, it's busy. Not everyone's with us every single day. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you this Padparacha as a recap, and then I just wanted to prove a point to you that I was trying to make yesterday, is that really rare to get a true Padparacha with actual, orange and pink. And that's what you have here. Because when you see a pink, now I don't have an orange sapphire to show you, so forgive me for that. But here's a pink sapphire. And you see the difference now. And this pod is not only, here's the comparison, here's the look, but in this one that I'm going to show you on the left, I will not sell the one on the right. I think we can do better. That's a stone with a window. And if you ever wonder what a window is, take a look at the right side. That's got a window. It just does. And that's okay. A lot of people sell them, and I think I'm choosing to show you top quality Padparacha, no window, and true Padparacha color, because on the right, it's really a pink. And do you see how it's got that void? Sometimes if we can just, educate is part of the gig. I want to make sure that, an educator, we're not selling $50, $20 trinkets. So I want to make sure you're as informed and educated a buyer as possible. And so when we talk about a window and a gemstone, it just means that it's a cutting issue, and the stone has got a strange cut to it. And so see how it, like the name implies, it looks open in the middle, and you don't see the color the same as the outside. That's a window. This one does not have one, this one does. So let's just put this one aside, because this also is, besides me saying it, it's certified. 6300 is the number. It's the Tokyo Gemological Center that is actually the lab that's given it a full cert. So you're going to get that cert with it. And I just had to show it again, because yesterday I'm wondering if everybody, if everyone saw it. So this is it, Tokyo Gemological Center here. You've got the photograph. They call it a natural Padparacha. It is. It's a 106. It's a basically 5x8. And pear mixed, pink, orange, and no indications of thermal treatment. That's a big deal in pod. A lot of times you'll see the term, if a company's trying to be reputable and they know that it's been heated or treated in some way to help look like a pod, do you ever notice, look carefully next time you see a Padparacha, see if they say Padparacha color. Sometimes different folks will say a Padparacha color sapphire. It's not a Padparacha, but it's been treated or enhanced to give it that sort of semblance of a color. This is the real deal unheated, yeah. Yeah, sure, the back of the ring on the black diamond, absolutely. Here's the back, and so you can see how there's, the reason they don't do like a full finishing or under gallery is because the part of the beauty of how it looks stacked is that open work. See there with the open work? See how you can see my tweezers through it? So to really kind of create, that look, you've got to leave that what we call negative space. So they still cover, put gold underneath the entire way where you've got diamonds set, but they want it to have that little bit of that cutout so that it does look, it's supposed to look like it's 3 rings stacked together when, as you can see, it's just one. So that's the deal with that kind of, again, that cutout detail that really allows you to look like you're, stacking 3 rings together. So that's the black diamond. Here goes the Padparacha. We've got this big one here. It's item number 6300, carat 06, and it has a carat in diamonds in that bridge mounting. And there's only one. You get the cert, no extra charge for the cert. We just wanted you to have that because it's a big deal to have an unheated, untreated Padparacha. And it's only going to be $19.99, which for the record, that bridge mounting does go for more. So it's like a free Padparacha, a free unheated over 1 carat certified true Padparacha. That is why we say that's a good deal. That's a real good deal. And then we'll show it to you on the hand here, and then it's going to be gone. You know that much at $19.99 for a Padparacha. And always helps to see a side-by-side. I don't always have that ability, to have every type of stone in front of me on every single show, but that was really the difference. You saw a pink, you see the difference. This is obviously a saturate. Boy, I picked it up, it went like orange on me. It went like that salmon-y, or you really see the oranges. That too. Now when you see it from this light, different angle, right? You see more of that orangey pink. Again, a pink is a pink. There's a pink sapphire out there. There's an orange sapphire out there. This is really the combination of each together. So, did that answer their questions, Virginia? We're all good? Jalen, you were shopping over there. Who's shopping with you? Who was shopping with you? What'd they pick up? Yeah, yeah. Alice? Wonderful. What'd she get? Oh, she's looking for a malachite. Okay, let's see what we got. Oh, a pendant. Because we have rings too, Alice. Just a heads up, but we have a pendant coming up for you. Let's see who's got the Padparacha, and then it's malachite time for Alice. Thank you, Alice, for the request. Sounds like, and Mom, is everyone okay? Is everyone okay in New York? Just let me know. All right, yes. Which one? This one? The Padparacha is gone. Thank you so much. Let's get to Alice's request here. Take a look at this. This is one of my favorites. One of my very favorite stones. I love it. There's something about it. It's, it's an opaque stone, yes, but it's the striations that make it so unique and beautiful. So 7716 is the number. This is a door knocker style with the bail. It's got that half, that semicircle there at the top, all done in diamonds, and it's 7716. It's 1120. In the carat weight on the malachite, not all opaque gems are given a carat weight, so it's nice to know that you've got an 1120 here, and it also has 11 points in diamonds. And that's going to be, you got to see the size because it's really impressive. The size overall of this piece is so well done, and it's only going to be, wow, we had it for $9.99. Jalen, if Alice would like it or anybody else, we'll make it $599, and you can change the gold. So you can do yellow, and you can do rose. You can do whatever you need. Gosh, I like that piece, right? Let's show it to you. Good for any chain just about. I mean, not Omegas, but like any diamond by the yard, you got ample space there. I would say if you've got our, typical, the piece that in the diamonds by the yard that most people use is that small version we do, I think it's the 35 pointer that we do all together. That's a really good look. If you want to add, obviously any box chain, snake chain, link chain will do, but you've got a really good look. This one, of course, is in the white gold as you see there. So it's going to be 1 inch and then maybe just a teeny tiny bit over, and then we'll show you on the neckline as well so we can give you a look there. But here we are. What a great, see, it just jumps, right? And it's a true, beautiful, bright green. I mean, it's weird to use this term in the gem business, but it's an emerald green, right? I mean, there are emeralds, and this is a true emerald green, but you see that stunning, I love the striations of it. I just love the fact that you can see that, the highs and the lows, almost like it's not a texture in that tactile sense, but it gives you such a great visual interest to have, and every malachite's a little different. So you see that almost vertical. I mean, it's really not straight up and down, but pretty vertical here on the striations, which gives it a great unique look. So that'll be $5.99. Back to the wheel we'll go. Alice, I hope that works. I do believe that's our only malachite pendant. I know we may have a ring floating around if you are looking for either a match set or a ring version, but that is the only malachite pendant we have, and you're choosing the gold color as well. So really, really, really good look. Okay, Jalen, is that Alice? Any feedback? Okay, let me know. Let me know. We'll move right along. Have a really special pair of earrings coming up in turquoise. Yay, turquoise earrings. Don't see that very often. And our big studs. You guys want to see the studs? I'm going to need to take the temperature of the room here on the studs because that's not our everyday kind of earring. We are bringing out the 2 carats. Also, wait a minute. Pink diamond deal. Got to see this one. I've got really important pink diamonds, but one's a heart shape, so let's start there. And Jalen, is she looking for something different? Oh, the ring. Okay. All right. We'll bring out the ring I'm assuming it's still here. Sometimes things sell, Alice, when I'm not aware, but I hope it's still here. We'll find out. I think it's on its way. So I just had to start here. And really, really important to remember, I've got one other pink diamond that's going to be a similar kind of look, but it's a marquise, rather a pear shape. I'll have a marquise if you want a marquise that I believe our marquise is certified. Here's a heart shape. And this is the only heart-shaped pink diamond that I have. It is the only one. And you get the baguettes, you get pink diamonds, you get white diamonds. There's actually a pink diamond halo first and foremost. Then the white diamonds just build and build and build. And they even go down the sides, not in a single row. This is a big, substantial ring. So instead of having just one little row, it's got this wider, tapered style on the sides, but heart-shaped pink diamond, rare. Don't see those very often. I think, what have we had, 2 ever? And they were very small. This one's not. This is a 1/4 carat. And all of these things that I'm saying really sound, because I know in, the time I've had 1/4 carat pink diamonds, they're usually $79.99. And they're not 18 karat gold, this is. And they're not heart shapes, this is. And they don't have nearly as much diamond weight around them, and this is. So what I want to make sure that if you like this heart shape, because heart shapes, you guys know, you heart shape lovers out there, you know how you have to quickly move on heart shapes because people love them. And they're so limited. And this pink diamond makes so much sense with the saturation level it has. Take a look at it. You're going to love it, but the price is really wonky. So that's why I know there's going to be a lot of people. I know there's going to be a lot of people that are missing out. There's one only, and that's why I'm trying to give you all this kind of update here where we're at. 8166 is the number. It's 18K solid 2 tone gold. You got the rose and the white. And then you have the heart shape. It's a true, if you don't mind, I'm going to come in even closer and cut off the ring here for a moment so you can actually see the heart shape, because I want you to see that. Look how pretty. Look how pretty. It's a 25-point heart shape. It has another 12 points in pink diamonds. That's the halo. Now we'll zoom back to show you the whole ring, but the intricacy in the way this is done, a mix and match of baguettes and rounds in that second halo. Oh, it's so good. The baguettes, 21 points. The round brilliance, 138. So once again, we're talking about a lot of, and yes, we get specific. Everywhere else you shop, they just give you one total diamond weight. You have no idea how it breaks down. We are very specific. And so to just kind of to wrap it all up here, we're going to tell you about total diamond weight, but everything here is 18K. Look at this great look from the sides, what I was talking about. See how it goes and extends up, kind of splits, gets into that bigger diamond. It's finished as well. And we only have just one. And I know what everything we're looking at here means it should be like a $10,000 piece, right? Hey, Jalen, can I flash this for her real quick since she's on the line? Here's the malachite. It's a one only. It's our only malachite ring, but I'm so glad it's here for her. Have her take a look at her screen right now, Jalen, and then whoever's thinking about the heart-shaped pink diamond, come on in. This is the only malachite ring. It's 7136. It is in 1820. And it has a 5-point diamond weight. There's a diamond top and bottom, and then there's this great beaded texture on the sides. That's in solid 14K yellow gold. It's one only, and that's only $599, Jalen, for if she'd like it. And that way it's the same price as the pendant, so you can choose or get the whole set for under $1,200 if you'd like to. Although this one's only available in yellow, the pendant was available in any gold color you'd like. So 7136, and then we can always pop it in for a close-up look as well. But the pink diamond is sitting right there. And I want to get this one home and quickly call, because everything that we know about 8166 really indicates it should be a $10,000 ring, and it's not. It's not $10,000. How many, wasn't it just last week or 2 weeks ago? On a Sunday, I had a 1/4 carat pink diamond wheel. It was 3 pieces, and they were just very, very small carat weights around them. Nothing like this. There was no heart shape, number one, but there was nothing like this diamond weight around it where you're getting, a carat 59 in diamonds, in the white diamonds, plus your, 37 points in the pinks altogether. That was what, $69.99 or $59.99? Here's what I'm doing instead for a stone that is a rare cut, 18 karat gold, and so much happening around it. Here's what it looks like on as well. And again, don't forget about the finishing as well, but there's one only, and that's the thing. It's not going to be that $79.99 price tag that it easily should be. And that addition, just having baguettes go right on through, is so attractive to have that extra baguette weight and just a different way that they shine. It's not $7,000, it's not $6,000, and it's not $5,000. This is an outright giveaway for a major fancy cut, a major size hitting that 1/4 carat mark, a natural fancy pink that's saturated and well so at that. It's not even $5,000 or $49.99. What a value already, but we got to make sure it goes. And so just to make it absolutely for sure that this is the best value you've seen on pink diamonds, because I've had a lot of them in my day, and this is truly tough to top, I will go lower than $49.99, and then you call me and you make sure you're on the phone lines, because there is just this one. And that's all I got. So it's time. No other pink diamond heart shapes that we've got. Here it is. And I'll make it $3,999 only. So that will be the deal to take advantage of if you want that big, big, big and important pink diamond that we've got. It's right there for you. So $39.99. And then we do have a pear shape. It's down to a 12-pointer, but we've got a pear shape for you as well. That's going to come down in price a little bit if you're still waiting on one of those bigger, important pink diamonds. We've got another one, but I just think heart shape, 18K, all that's going on around it, your really impressive total diamond weight, everything that is so, so special. So special. So $39.99. We'll give it 30 seconds. Then we'll bring out the pear shape for you. Jalen, you'll let me know if the Malachites are here or gone. All right. Because I know we have a lot of people talking about those. No, we want to go give our requester first dibs on those one onlys. And we've got, let's see. Oh, diamonds. Diamond earrings, baguettes, rounds together. Wait till you see it. Okay. Coming up. We're on our way. A big wheel coming up for you. This is one of those museum trios. So again, these wheels are really pared down to trios today. But here's a look at the pear shape. And I know you saw it yesterday, but just since there might have been some of you that missed it, there's the pear that has a pinky purple color to it. Gorgeous. 7757 is the number here. Even larger overall, because you don't stop at one or two halos. We gave it 4 different halos, 2 pink, 2 white. And then you get the diamonds down the sides as well. That's a 12-point center. Here's still 18K. So you got 18 karat, but do you see the difference there? How that one's even longer and wider. So if you want to go with that, overall bigger size ring with your pink diamond in the center, that's the way to do it. How about a value? Like, I can't believe this. Another one only, rose and white, 18K, 12-point center, 30 points in the double halo pinks, 84 points in the white diamonds, and that one's only $1,888. So there's a little weird one for you where a lot of ring, a tiny price, and yet everything at its best level, including the center stone, which has a very high level saturation to it that is much more saturated than just a pink, right? It's got a real strong purple pink presence to it. We're not going to call it a straight up purple, but it definitely has what the GIA would say. We saw this in a cert the other day where it said purple pink. That is really the case here. So $1,888. Turquoise earrings are next, then a quick wheel. Our last 90 minutes are here on this Sunday. Get requests in. Appreciate those. Elsie, Alice, thank you for the requests so far. Keep them coming in. Look at that ring on the hand for, is that really, that looks like that should be a 10,888. Instead, it's just 1,888. That's a really extremely high-end ring. And for those of you that go, yep, I need a big ring, this is a big ring. If it looks big on me, it's a big ring. So really comfortable and wearable, classic band style, great finishing in the undergallery. You're still getting that finished undergallery throughout. But that is a winner. And to get there's a distinctive presence when you get a pink diamond that's got purple in it. That shouldn't even be categorized or priced the same way as pinks are. So, keep that in mind. That's an extra level you've reached in rarity by having that effect. So again, we're still talking natural stones. It doesn't mean, they just cooked that one a little more. Oh, they gave it more heat, or that one's got a little treatment where the other ones don't. No, this is still a natural purple pink, but it definitely, when you look at that, I think if you ask people on the street, I think 9 out of 10 would say it's purple and not pink at all, right? They'd say, if you said, what color is this? They'd say purple. And that's a really good sign, but that's extra rare. But that's an entire ring for $1,888, where we can't do much in the way of like 50 points in pink diamonds for that price at $1,888. So come on in, take a look. We'll make it yours, but one only. And that's kind of covers our pink diamonds for the day. And then we'll keep on moving. All right, next up, we've got a great wheel for you. And we do have those studs coming up. If you'd like to see the big diamond studs, they're about $35,000. So keep that in mind. But, we might just, you never know. Sometimes got to just adjust and shift on the fly here on these shows lately. So take a look at this. Here's my turquoise. One magnificent pair of earrings. Okay, how'd Alice do with the malachite? Did we show her something she liked? Wait, no. I'm here for you guys. What 18 karat earrings does she need to see? You mean the ones we already had? Help me out. The ones we had already today? The crisscross? Give me a description. Help me. Which? 2 carats. Oh, the studs. Oh, the studs. Okay, those are called studs. When it's just, the studs are coming up, Alice. No, we're going to show them. We're going to show them today, I've decided. I've decided I might just need to make them better than 35,000. Did you tell her that? Did you tell her they were 35,000 and she said, I'll just check them out? We're going to do something better for you. So Alice, don't go anywhere. I'm going to do the studs coming up here in about 20 minutes. Yeah, no problem. 20 minutes if that works for you, Alice. Yeah, absolutely. Jalen, please, yeah. He's like, well, she wanted to see those, but she doesn't want to waste your time. This is what I show up for one reason, and that's for you guys. That's why I get up, okay? It's for you guys to see what you want to see in jewelry, and I only get 3 hours. So tell me what you want to see. I'm begging for requests. I'm happy to do it. If I can't show you what you want to see, tell me what it is so we can find it and bring it on out. The Malachites are, by the way, still here. So all the Malachite jewelry, it's yours, because I know everyone's polite and says, well, that was for Alice, but Alice said no, so she's going to wait on the studs and take a look at those. So Malachites are here. Let me refocus my camera here for you, and we're going to help you. And then we'll do the studs. If it works for everybody, we'll do them in 21 minutes or 22 minutes, top of the hour, noon time, Pacific Coast, 3 p.m. East Coast. How about 7252 and a really quick deal to get a turquoise? Just, turquoise is a hot stone. It looks good with everything, and yet this is a stud, but it's more than that because it has the halo. So we still call it a stud earring, but you've got a halo design. You're getting 1 carat total weight in your Sleeping Beauty studs that are matrix free. You have 26 points in a diamond halo, and they're in any gold you want. Demand. Tell me, what do you need? What do you want? What can we do? Because this price tag is going to be so right. That's all I can guarantee you here is that this price tag is a superstar. It just is, because I got to make the phones ring, and I've been showing you some high end, and we're going to make sure that I can make something affordable, even when it's not really supposed to be. I mean, affordable is still like $2,000 for fine jewelry, right? But if this is an earring that's supposed to be $9.99 today, let's just see if we can get those phone lines to light up like we did when the Demantoids by the yard were here, which, by the way, I think we still have one. Amazing. If you want to pick that up, I might have done that too early. So if you want a Demantoid by the yard, you can get one. They're $9.99. But here's what we're going to do instead of $9.99 on the earrings. That's the price. That's the price. I'm just giving you a little low deal, okay? It's just between us, okay? It's a Sunday. And it really is just time to move some jewelry. And I know in today's day and age, a lot of people are saying, I'm going to just stop buying jewelry for a while because, yeah, we know. Let me just prove to you that if there's something you love, and right now it's turquoise and diamonds, you can own it and you can get it. And lean on me to give you some values here because I feel it. We're all living in the same world here. I know what you're going through, and I know that this is where, again, if we can just make things ridiculously affordable, it's a nice way to do something nice for yourself or for a loved one and get a really special gift in fine jewelry that is for you and something you're going to treasure and love forever and something that could not be a better quality. Certainly the turquoise couldn't, the diamonds couldn't either, and you're choosing your gold, and you've got a centered post, and they're butterfly backings, and I will do a special 60-second deal. We're 20 minutes away from the studs. They're our first 2 caraters. They're here. They're amazing. They're glittering. I can't get over it. It's like a strobe light in an earring. But before we do that, 60 seconds, because I'm going to make these half off right now. And they're going to go out. We'll take hand orders because obviously the computer is not going to accept this, but I'm going to make them $499 a pair right now. And that way it's a twofer. If you even want to shop 2 pairs, you can get 2 for the price of 1 here. And that's how we do it. Take a look at them. Turquoise earrings, rounds, actually the best Sleeping Beauty turquoise in the world. Plus those incredible diamonds. And you've got a white, yellow, rose gold option. Here's what they look like from a distance away. And then we'll get to it, guys. We got a quick trio coming up and some museum pieces on the way. Got a really special tanzanite to show you. Yellow diamond here, big diamond pendant here, inside out hoops, chameleon. If anybody's looking for my largest Marilani garnets, they came out to play. I got some 2 carat Marilanis here. If you want a 2 carat 10, actually a 211 or a 216, those are my largest in the Marilanis. But first, how about a look at the earrings from a distance away? A little bit over, it's about 3/8 of an inch diameter. I'll pop one on, hopefully that helps. And do you want one? Thank you. What color are they getting, Spencer? Oh, we're digging the half off sale, that's for sure. Everybody's saying, well, if she's gonna give that away, then I'll take a pair, right? I will take advantage of that opportunity right here and now. Great way to do it. And do you see how, I don't care what you're wearing. It could be the most bright of neon colors. It could be the neutrals. It does not matter. Whatever you're wearing, turquoise will go and go beautifully every single time. So $4.99, that is it. Take as many as you need. There's a 2 for 1 going on here. and that just means they're half off. So come on in. That's the yellow gold you're seeing there. We'll go back to the wheel so you can see what they look like up close, and that'll be it. Final 60 seconds, and then we got to run. And again, Jalen, the Malachites are still here? Okay, so we can let those just, so our operators know. If anybody wants to call in those Malachite pieces, they were $5.99 a piece. They're available. And then we are 18 minutes away from, I guess we'll bring out the 2-carat studs. I've never had a $35,000 earring on the air before in my 21 years, never. But I'm about to bring them out, so we'll tell you what those are all about. Excited for those, and maybe, just maybe, the earring of a lifetime, because you would wear these every day, every day. And when I think of how many earrings I've invested in over time, and some I wear quite often and some I don't wear as much, but we all do this. We all do this. Maybe you just want to get one pair that you're going to go for the ultimate, you're going to go for the big, and you're going to get the one pair and you wear those as your signature style for the rest of time. And that sometimes is the way people like to invest in a great piece. Yes. Betty got a Demantoid by the yard. Should I flash it? Where's Betty calling from? Is that Aunt Betty or is it Betty in California? Washington? Yes, California. Hey, Betty. Right. Oh, never mind. Betty H in Oregon. Oh my goodness. Here I thought it was Betty H in Riverside County. Let me see. Where am I? Okay. Do I still have any, Joyce? She's giving me that look like, I wouldn't show that too long. Don't show that too long. If anybody joined us in the last hour since these were here, we don't have many left. This was already on the air. Let me flash it for Betty, and she just got one. Yeah, oh goodness. Okay, it's going to be quick, but I want to show this again, Tony, real quick in case people, again, join us a little bit later in the show. I know. You guys used to be with me on Sundays. Now football gets all the love. I know. Or you could go watch the Mets brawl if you want to do that. That's why I asked about, is everything okay in New York? Yeah, they're brawling, bench clearing stuff going on. All right, so here we go. Here's 8222. That's the 60-pointer. We are down to just 2. Now, I don't know if that includes Betty's that you just picked up. It doesn't, right? Okay, so we're down to 2 now after Betty got hers. So this is 8222. I think I added a 2, but you get the idea. And it's 60 points in Russian Demantoid's bezel set in a station style, what we call by the yard. That's a term. It's not, I realize, I know my measurements, it's not a yard in length. It's 16, 17, 18 inches in length. But that is an industry term. Somebody got on me one day about that. They were like, does she know how long a yard is? I'm like, yeah. Yes, I watch football. I know about yards. But again, it's the concept. It's kind of a universal. It's kind of like saying a stud earring or a lariat necklace or a solitaire ring. It's kind of an industry term that means by the yard is indicative of, like, you imagine these wheels of chain where they, just like, right? There's just a consecutive, continuous look. It's basically, it denotes a station style. So basically the idea is, and there are different kinds and different sizes and all of that, but the idea is having a, every so often you've got, a dot of diamonds or a dot of Demantoids in this case. So you can see that really beautifully there. Russian Demantoids, ultimate neon, fabulous value, and a great way to go. So as we look at our turquoise one more time, I'll also just put that against the neckline. It's meant to be everyday wearable. This is not supposed to be a collar. This is meant to be dainty. It's meant to be wearable. It's meant to be, layered and stacked and all the good things, right, that we enjoy about these types of wearable station style necklaces. But this is a little size perspective for you. You know our diamonds by the yard. This is a Demantoid by the yard. So by far, out of all the station styles we've ever brought to you, it is our most rare. And you've got 9, actually I can probably show you here, 9 stones. So they go every so often. Then of course there's that little break for the adjustability and the clasp, which is a lobster claw. And then you see how neon and bright they are. And it's just it's a rare stone. I mean, we know this from when we see them in rings. There's some of the pricier, more valuable stones that we have to show you. And you see that here in that gorgeous Demantoid. Bezel sets, of course, so it doesn't catch on anything. I'm wearing boucle. It's not going to catch. I wear a lot of silk. It's not going to catch. There's no prong edge. It's just a fine diamond cut chain. It's got a nice big lobster claw, which is easy to maneuver. And you've got your bezel set stations, which are Demantoids. And this is just, I'll say this, Tony, as we take a look back at the earrings, or I can just come, make sure everyone knows about these Demantoids, is that we know from, we have sold hundreds of the diamond versions we've done, the diamond versions in different lengths and sizes and everything else. we know that the overwhelming response is, yes, love. It's like, I love my piece. But what I hear this more often than anything is that everyone who gets it, I won't say everyone, but so many of you that I hear from, they say, I wore it the second it came, I ripped open the box when it arrived, and I haven't taken it off since. Now that's a way to really get mileage out of your jewelry and make those smart choices if you are trying to, if you say, I can't buy everything I want, none of us can. But that's really where I think those are smart choices to make, pieces you know you're gonna wear, you know you're gonna live in, that would be great to gift because there's no real size needed, right? It's not a size consideration, you know it's gonna fit whomever you give it to, so it's just it's a great idea. So I'd encourage you to think about the Demantoid version because we're the only ones on the planet Earth that can bring you something like that. Nobody else is getting you Demantoids at all, let alone matching them up in round brilliant stones, and they are difficult to match. They're not always that one stark bright neon color. But it's so much fun. It's lively and it's different, and what a lot of people might assume is a green diamond is actually more rare. So great value there. Let's go back to our turquoise earrings, one last look there, and then we're gonna get ready for a quick little trio of rings, my best of the best. And then we have I'm gonna bring them out. 2 carat diamond studs. We might as well bring them on out. We're gonna do it. 2 carat, oh, and they're 18 karat gold. Yep. That's why, Jalen, when you said 18 karat gold earrings, I was like, oh, the ones we have. And you never think about studs in 18 karat, but these have to be done to the actual best level. So we've done that for you. All right, coming up. So we're about 10 minutes away from the studs, the 2 carats, and then we've got a quick trio. Let's take a look. Oh, it's going to be merengue and a really, really unusual teal blue, and then we've got a 226 diamond ring. It's pretty neat as well. And then let me know if you want to see the big Marilanis. I did bring them out. I have 2 museum level Marilanis. They're over 2 carats. I've got a 211 and a 216 in different designs. Here's how we start. Okay, this doesn't say bicolor, but that is a bicolor ombre sapphire. That is really cool. Turquoise earrings are $4.99 if you want to keep calling on those. And then here we go with $68.61, but you don't have to build the graphics, Tony, because I'm going to add 2 more rings to this trio so we can just really get you some big museum pieces out the door in a hurry. That's cool though, right? It's a big size. It's also unheated. It's a 287 unheated sapphire with greens and blues, and then it's almost like it goes back to the greens there. So a real kind of teal color, but it really is more bicolor than anything because it really is almost segmented in an ombre way. Look at this. This is a layered diamond band where it's like, think of a cigar band, which is great and classic, but this is a cigar band over a cigar band. There are diamonds layered up. I do this sometimes where to really understand how this is made, you need to see it from the side profile, and it doesn't even really want to sit that way, but look at that. Do you see how there are 3 layers of gold there building up from the base to the top? That's a cool ring, and there's also 2 carats 26 in diamonds. And then I have one more, which is going to be, you see a theme here. They're all wider rings. I've got a big merengue spinel and a 2-tone mounting. It's in rose and white. So all one of a kinds, last call. Boy, that sapphire is really attractive. You know what? It almost gives me that vibe of like a peacock feather where it's iridescent and it goes from the teals to the blues to the greens. Oh, love it. It really is pretty, isn't it? And that's such a big sapphire, and it's clean and it's well cut. All the things, right? Big time. Still almost 3 carats. When I have a 3 carat sapphire in any color, usually it's about 25 grand on the show. Not here, not this occasion. Let's make it easy. Again, 226 is your diamond weight altogether over here, and a lot of gold. And then we have the spinel. That's a nice stone. That's a 1 carat even spinel. That's got 70 points in diamonds as well, in the rose and the white. And then the sapphire. That is a 287, you heard me correctly, cushion cut, bicolor, unheated, blues and greens, and 75 points in what looks like lace. Like a lace mounting, but it's a scroll work that's heavier. Lace almost implies more like this. This looks more like lace than this does. So this is more like a scroll. A beautiful, ocean waves, or a beautiful formal gated entrance to a villa in Italy where they've got, acres and acres of vineyard to go with their acres and acres of pool, to go with their acres and acres of estate, all that good stuff. That's just an elegant ring. So 3 choices, 1 price tag, any one you want. You don't have to buy all 3, but you could. You could with the way these are discounted. I'm going to make it so easy. How about this? Looking at some list prices here, they're $21,000 and over. No surprise probably if you know big mehenges, and no sapphires and no diamonds at 226, but it's your chance to pick them up. And instead of 20, and that's just a starting level, 21,846, 21,841. Boy, those are $5 apart. And then there's a 26,550 ring. Which do you think that is? It's right in the middle. I can't keep a secret. It's the sapphire because it's almost 3 carats in an ombre, Mother Nature ombre, bicolor. Super, super stunning. 21,000. They're not. This is so wrong. Let's cut to the chase. We got requests coming in. Top of the hour. 2 carat diamonds on the way. 2 carat total. 1 carat each. Wow. I'm going to make this really simple and easy right now. Anyone you want on this wheel, just do it. It's like the Nike wheel. Take a look. It's going to be even better than 21,000. Oh, Bangle time. Yay. Thank you. Maria. Hi, Maria. We got bangles coming up for you. Oh, I better make this quick. Make them $19.99. 60 seconds. Let's go. Anyone you want. Oh, my goodness. 1 carat mehenge, 2 carat 87 unheated sapphire, and then we've got the 2 carat 26 diamond triple level cigar band. Oh, my. That's a wow. Take anyone you want. There's not a bad choice to make, and for under $6,000, you just say, I'll take the whole wheel, right? You could do that too. Say, yep, I'll just take them all. Take them all. If you want a really nice selection of exotics to choose from, you go right there. We got 35 seconds. Bangles are coming up for Maria's request, although this might help out a lot of different ladies. And then we still have a couple of pieces from our last 2 hours so far, so if you want to inquire or ask, how are our Demantoids by the yard doing? Almost sold out, right? Looks like we have 1 left on the Demantoid by the yard. I stutter every time I say it. I've been saying diamonds by the yard for so long, it always takes me an extra bit of brain power to say Demantoids by the yard. So let me know if I can try these on, give you some more details, bring up the graphics. But Maria, Bangle on the way. Double row, all white diamonds, looking so good. So last call, anything, get the sapphire. It was just a $26,000 list, yeah. Which one? Right side. You got it. That's going to be the diamond ring. May I try it on? That's going to be item number for you, Spencer. It'll be 1459 is the number. And you really have to see this, maybe up close and personal, because it's actually got a layer of circular cutouts at the top with still pave. And then you see, look at this angle here, and you'll see it up close. There's actually 3 different layers. There's an under gallery, there's a solid pave row, and then there's an overlay with cutouts. It is truly 3 layers in its design. It's like a French pastry, but in better because it's diamonds. And there's not much that's better than a French pastry. I'm going out to an event tonight at a French restaurant. Do you ever have an event you're supposed to go to and you kind of don't want to go? But you have to go? But hopefully, yeah, maybe there'll be good French pastry at the end of the night. Yeah. You actually probably don't, because actually, let me show you. This is why. Tapers nicely and it's not overly deep. So you can actually, look at that, and that'll allow us to show you the inside scroll work. Yeah, go true to size on, yep, go true to size. I was just looking if this was a 7, it is, because it felt like a 7. You've got your layers of gold. So again, all pave in that, do you see as you look in, peer in through the sides there? And you see, I mean, it's a Sunday night, Tony. I'm pretty, you know, I'm pretty done at the end of a Sunday, right? Sunday night, I'm usually not feeling the most chipper. And I certainly don't usually feel like putting on dressy clothes and high heels, but you know, that's what tonight's gonna be. All right, so 226, and you see how when you look in, the layer of pave and then the overlay. There it is. Okay, let me know if you'd like that one. Can we just take a close-up look at the sapphire, please? Nobody's called on it, but I just really think oh, did I see bright purples coming through? This is one of the most fascinating sapphires I've seen in a long, long time. And I'm probably going to leave it up here till it sells because it's just a value. It's item number 6861. And even if you collect sapphires, and if you have a birthday this month, here's your birthstone in such a cool way. 287 bicolor, greens and blues, but you saw as it moves, it gets purple. There are purple elements and like a little hot pink flash that comes through. It's such a cool stone. All unheated, cushion cut, and then it has 75 points in diamonds around it. This even can be, if you want it changed in the gold color, we can. I hate saying that with that price being so low, because that's putting a lot of burden on our jewelry department to remake that for you in white, but hey, If that's what you want, that's what you get. So $19.99 on that one. I just think that really needs a home. Let me know, Spencer, if you're taking the triple layer. We could call it the profiterole. Or that's not really layers. We call it, we'll call it mille-feuille, something like that, layered with diamonds. I love that idea. How about this one for $19.99, or a quick look at the spinel, and then we'll get to Maria's bangles, and then it's top of the hour time. So here is the big merengue. That's a 1 carat merengue. It's our 1 carat pear-shaped merengue. Item number is 7601. Call me on that sapphire. Let me try on the sapphire while we look at the merengue so you can see everything you need to know. Because these are this is so pretty. It's changing right now. It's like it's morphing. I'm still seeing the bright purple pinks coming through. I'm seeing that subtle ombre of the blues to the greens, and it's like back and forth they go. It's $19.99. I think Jalen's taking a good look at that sapphire. That's a big one to grab. $287. Take it if you love it. Notice how you don't see much of the gold either from when it sits on the hand. It's in yellow, but you don't see that much because the diamonds are perfectly set so that they are the width of the actual gold they're set in. So you're not seeing extra gold besides the tip of the prong. That's really it. You've got the sapphire, thank you. And then we'll go to our merengue real quick, which is the 1 carat with 70 points in diamonds, as it is in the rose and the white gold, and that'll be $19.99 as well. So enjoy. Thank you on the sapphire. Thank you on the diamond layered ring, if that's what you're getting over there. And then we've got a quick bangle presentation for Maria. Let's see if this is the bangle she might be looking for. It'll be $14.23, Tony, next, and we've got the white and the yellow to show her, which is awfully nice. And it's the big one. It's a double row. And it's got $322. Let's corral the merengue right now to give you a heads up on this stunning bangle. Hinge style, 2 figure-8 safeties, double row. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. If you need a great lesson in what are VS diamonds all about and why are they worthwhile, there's your visual that proves it right there. Double row in VS diamonds, all bigger stones here. $322 is the carat weight because it's not 1 row, it's 2. Every individual diamond is large as well. You actually probably want to look at the yellow gold for a more accurate look because that's the one that's actually facing directly to your eye. And it's in a hinge style. So when you see this on, oh, is this elegant? And again, like our studs we're going to bring you in a minute, this is the classic. If you get 1 bangle, if you get 1 earring, you know, if you think about, sometimes we have 1 diamond ring for a lifetime, and that's the one we wear in the left hand and the whole thing. Or it's 1 diamond band, or if you're going to, think about those 2 carat studs we have coming up. It's like all you need. Sometimes you don't need anything more. This would be the ultimate. Diamond bracelet, easy to wear. You know why I love a bangle? Puts all the diamonds right up front. This is not going to spin and turn and move and cycle around your wrist. It's all about putting those diamonds right up front, double row, hinged on one side, open on the other, double figure 8, of course. It's an important bangle, and you get more gold in a bangle than you do a tennis bracelet because it's not just a flimsy movable style where it's essentially baskets that are lightweight. It's solid. You're running solid gold all the way around. And so also you can put more of that diamond where it's always going to be seen. Put all the diamond weight. This is my personal preference. Just bangles are sleek, but they also just, you're paying for diamonds anyways, whether they go all the way around or up top. So I want to see them all the time. And a bangle allows you to do that, right? Your $322 is entirely on half of the bracelet, as opposed to only seeing 1.5 carats. If I had $322 going around and around, you'd really only be seeing, what, 1.60 carats or so, and at any given point in time. So I say put them all right up top where you can see them, and then you have your most bang for your buck, because it's also a bangle. Bang for your buck right here. Take a look at it. We got a big blowout, $322. Let me try which one, and let me know if you have a preference on which one you want to see on first. But we're going to give you a huge value, and yes, the top of the hour is here. So 1 short hour left. Big studs are coming up, the largest we have, and we'll make this a really simple deal if you'd like it, because I got a $55.99 price tag right here on the bag, but it's a request, and we want to make sure this is as easy and affordable. And let me try on. Which one do you want to see? Black diamond from earlier. I think it's gone, but let me flash it because you never know. Who's asking to see it again. Maybe it's the person that got it. Maybe they didn't get it. I never know. I never know till long after the show is over, so let me flash that here for you. This was the black diamond in rose and white gold. I think it's gone, but check with your operator. That's rose and white stacked together. Look at that. That was $19.99, by the way, for a 340 center with a carat 82, and that was $522 total weight in diamonds. And here's what it looks like on. It's 1 ring, but it looks like you have 3 all put together, and that's what makes it so pretty. That and the fact it's rose gold and white gold and a black diamond in the middle, 3 carat 40 plus the 182. So there's a flash there. And then on the bangle, that's going to be, instead of $55.99. That's literally on my bag. Joyce is going to wonder, what's she doing? I just brought that out. It was $55.99 and a little abracadabra, hocus pocus, and a little wave of my magic wand, which are my tweezers. They have magical powers. And I'm going to make it only $2,888. We are miles away from 1,000 a carat on a bangle that I'm going to try on the yellow gold first. Double figure 8. Here's what it looks like on the side to show you how that's hinged. One side's going to be seamless over here. This is where you open it and close it. And there's that little textured button where you got to give it a little press and it opens up. And then you just push it together. I mean, it aligns, it snaps, it clicks, it closes, and then you've got your double figure 8s. That's what it looks like on, holy cow, is that a good look? That's the yellow. There are the double figure 8s, which I didn't bother fastening here. You just press right down there. It's going to open it up when you do so. See how that just went bink? It kind of goes like a little spring too. And then you're out and then you're in. And then you just clasp it together. That was easy. And then you've got your figure 8s and you are out the door. Pair it next to a bracelet, a watch, or all by itself, or put on 3 or 4 together. It's up to you. But Maria, I hope you like it. It's $28.88. What a value for $322 in diamonds. Double row, and do you see how every subtle little movement, I mean, I'm not giving it a lot of movement here, and you see what that's doing. You see what's happening there. You see the never-ending, consistent, razzle-dazzle sparkle that blows you away. It is so well done, and that's for an average size wrist, but you saw I have an average size wrist, and it wears with a little bit of extra room so that it's not tight, tight, tight. There's the white gold. Here's the yellow gold. Maria, I think there's a single row if you need to see it, but I do think if you just want to go one and done, have the ultimate. Here it is. Yes. She wants to see the single row. All right, let's bring out the studs. Let's bring out the studs really quickly. Thank you, Maria. We'll bring it out. It's not here yet, Maria, so give me a second. We'll do these studs really quickly, and then we'll bring out the single row for you. And you can call me. Maria's saying, take it. Yes. Donna B. Is that Donna? Now, I was wrong on my guess earlier. Is this Donna B in Oklahoma? DB and OK. I like it. Hi, Donna. Nice to hear from you. She's a sweetheart. I mean, you know that. You just spoke to her. I've never actually spoken to her, but we type to each other, which is like speaking to each other, right? We type to each other sometimes. Emails and Facebook and all those good things, right? Okay, so I just had to take a drink of water because I've been up here for a while and I haven't, so just felt the need. All right, stud time, yes. It's an average size. So that means if you wear a 6.5 to 7.5 on this one, it's gonna work for you. So a bangle's a little different than a line bracelet. We don't actually give you like a length, but it's kind of, you know, oval shape, so it fits anywhere between 6.5, that means 6.5, 6 3/4, 7, 7 1/4, or 7.5. If you wear any of those sizes I just listed, this will fit you beautifully. Okay, so it sounds like we're verifying on that bangle. Okay, it's stud time. I'm hemming and hawing, and let's just do it. I'm nervous about showing you $35,000 earrings, but I have a plan. I think it's a good plan, and we never get to see these, so I'm thrilled they're here. I'm thrilled. And this might be your one and done, all you need in a stud earring. Flashed them earlier. I think that's what caught everyone's attention, was I was holding them together and we're zoomed back for a bangle. So keep that in mind. And yet look at how big these earrings are. We don't zoom further back on anything but a bangle. Like there's nothing that we would go further back on than a bangle. And that's how far back we are. And I wanted to purposely do that because, wow, look at those diamonds. Look at what you're getting. And then our normal depth is zoop right there. But I'm going to get you a happy medium here because they're too big for our normal depth. So let's show you, give them a little space, and show you what I've got in my largest diamond stud earring here. I mentioned that they were here. Suddenly a lot of people were asking about them because, make no mistake, I get requests for this all the time. You see our value on 1/2 carat studs, 1 carat studs. I think you see our values overall and you think, I want to get the biggest stud they have, but we all know what happens with diamonds. Diamonds get a little bigger in their size, then they go way up in price tag, and that is the diamond world. That's not just new. That's not because of what's happening lately. That's just always the way it's been, and that is why we're not all walking around with a 35 carat diamond on our finger. That's why, because otherwise we would. But because a 1 carat to a 2 carat, which any, common sense logic would tell you, oh, a 2 carat would be double the price of a 1 carat. Unfortunately, That's not the way the diamond world works. It may be the way it works when you're buying bagels, where if you buy 12, it's one price, and you buy 24, it's double the price. Or if you're buying anything really, right? Or maybe even, you know, in some circles you're buying in bulk, so you might get a little discount when you buy more. Unfortunately, diamonds work the exact opposite way, because we're talking about what really is rare in the diamond world are not diamonds. Diamonds are not overall, it's a blanket statement, but overall diamonds themselves are not that rare. And you're probably going, what? Diamonds themselves, not that rare. But there's so many specifics. It's why we talk about the 4 C's. We know about exponential. We know about, you know, different colors that are out there. We're going to focus on true, honest to goodness, VS, ideal cut round brilliant diamonds here, because that is the classic stud. And what we know about diamonds is when you get really good quality, I mean, diamonds can look like dirt. They can look like downright gravel, like asphalt from your driveway. They can look like that. Those aren't all that expensive. And then there's diamonds. The most of diamonds that are out there in jewelry commercially are, you know, an I3 stone. They're going to be some semblance of a whitish type of brownish white yellow combination color. They're going to have visible carbon spots and inclusions, and they might be an I3 stone, and they're only going to be expensive when they get up into some bigger sizes. But we are really, as you all well know, really trained on just committing to a quality for you. And in this case, they're still VS. Even though we're showing you the single largest studs we have had here in our history, there is a 1 carat diamond on this ear, and there's a 1 carat diamond in your other ear, and that is 2 carats total weight in a 58 facet round brilliant. We even set them, as we should, in 18 karat solid gold. Right now they have screwbacks. If you absolutely wanted us to change them back to a pushback, like a butterfly tension back, we can do that, but keep in mind, there is a reason we chose screwbacks to start, and that is because most of the time if you invest into a finer diamond stud, you want that extra security that it brings you. We can't do like a figure 8 safety clasp on a stud, right? It's not like a bracelet where you can add those little closures and those little, you know, doodads and add-ons to make it more secure. So this is the way you add security to a stud, is by giving it a screw back so that you are threading on your backing. It's a different backing entirely. What we're used to doing with the stud is just pushing on that butterfly backing. That leaves them a little susceptible. We've all done it. We've all been there. I'm sorry, because we know we've all, I can say just a blanket, I'm sorry if you've lost an earring, because we all have, you know, whether it went down the drain or was lost for good or it was lost on vacay, or you were just brushing your hair and you don't know where it went. That's happened to all of us, and it's awful, right? And a lot of times you have, you know, you got to go buy a whole nother pair of earrings. No one's going to sell you one, right? Except we will. But that's the kind of the thing. If you don't want to lose a 2 carat stud, and you don't, that's why they're screwbacks. And you can add that to a number of earrings we do if you want that extra security. I feel like I should require it here just for your own security. But again, it's totally up to you. We're all responsible adults. We can decide what's best. But it's 8226, and it's one gorgeous, really just, it's a total anomaly for us, because we're not going to bring you 2 carat studs. We could every single day if we wanted to offer them at, you know, $105,000, which is what I did a search on before I got here today and just looked at a 1 carat each, and they were $105,000, and they were SI. I could not find a VS. Otherwise, I would compare it with a VS. Most people don't do studs in a VS, especially the bigger they go. So we have 18 karat gold screwbacks. It's your choice of gold color, of course, and they're the biggest ones we have. And before we do $35,000, we have a couple people already on the phone lines, and Jalen, please do not give prices that I heard a price that was not correct. Because unfortunately, these are not going to be priced the way I'm overhearing things. I'm going, no, that's not the price. So I will change it, because that's the beauty of what I'm doing. I've been throwing out $35,000, so he just told his customer $34,999. I'm going to change it because there's a huge response already. We're bringing them out to make it a value, and I think that this is going to be tougher to do if they're $35,000 today, and that's the price. So here's what I'll do instead, and I remember selling 1 carat diamonds once upon a time here loose, without gold, without the VS quality, and this is going to be interesting because I'm going to try something here, because if you want to get the best and you want that one, this is what you've been waiting on, rely on us, leave it to us to bring you the very best of the best here. Want to show them moving a little bit more here, because I did this earlier and I think it's so important, because right now they're not even face up directly to your eye. Let me hold them straight up here and show you what these do. I may have fingerprinted them. I just want to show you this, because this way they can only move on the wheel left and right. But when they're in my tweezers, I can move them a little bit more to replicate like your movement when they're on your ear. And just look at this. astounding level of brilliance we have here. And you know what I'm going to offer? Because there's such a response. We already have 3 people on the phone lines here. And I'd love to just say take $5,000 off and make them $29,999. 1 carat each. That is quadruple the size in each earring that an engagement ring is on average in our country. Quadruple times 2. Anybody thinking about him, Joyce? You've got Jalen over there, Joyce over there, Spencer's on the line, Antonio thinking about him. Tell you what, I'm not going to do $29,999. Let's make it happen. 45 minutes left of the show. I better not spend too much time on them because I have so much here to still bring out and present to you, but this is the wild one here. And this is my wild card because this is what I'm not supposed to be doing, but there's a tremendous response so far. You're going to see them on the ear as well. Let me just go ahead and get my earring out. Tell you what, I'm not making them even $29,000. We're going to auction them off. I'm auctioning them. I'm going to do it. I'm going to auction the diamond studs. This is so wrong. I should never do this in a million years, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to try one on for you as well. I'm going to hold it up. The millimeter size, I'm going to give you that as well. I think they're 8, but I want to verify it. I always want to do that because I can eyesight it, but I always like to verify it with the millimeter gauge on a piece, as important as this is. It is, I'm sorry, not 8, 6 rather, 6, because 1 carats are usually 6 or 6.5, and these are 1 carats. Why it says 8 on this bag, I'm not sure. 6 millimeter stones. We've got the bangle. Actually, Joyce, oh good, this is perfect. All right. Okay, good. We have the single row. By the way, Maria, I didn't forget about you. It just came out. So we'll do these studs, and then we're on our way to the single row bangle. But this is not going to be $29,000 for the pair. Where are we going to start? I have no idea. It's obviously not exactly planned. Take a look at these on the ear, just for, again, for instance, and why not? They could be a first piercing, third piercing, second, it doesn't matter. You wear them where you want to wear them, but I would recommend the screw back. I would recommend leaving them that way. These are just dazzling sparklers. Let's go ahead and take a close-up look, and I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Instead of even $15,000 to start, that's half off already, and it's half off a price that's already lower than it should be. And that's, again, basket, double basket, screw back style, which is threaded. We'll show you that, what that's all about. But it's not going to be $15,000 or even $10,000 to start. I don't have larger. I only have a 1 carat stud that's smaller. And I think we can make this, and I know there's not going to be probably a million people on this, although we do have a lot of people on the phone lines already. And a lot of you said, I'm going to stay with us. And I think we had a couple people hang up, actually. So they're out because they saw $29,000. We're putting it on the auction block, and I'll tell you right now, this is really giving me a little bit of just some serious nerves because auctions haven't been a lot of participation. It's just a matter of a lot of people are busy and doing other things, so we don't have, you know, a lot of the viewership. It's still kind of that, you know, endless summer we're all in because we didn't get a summer the last couple of years, so it's like endless summer. And so we're all doing things and enjoying life, and we should be doing that. But I gotta say, auctions have been very scarce participation of late. So if I go lower, just be ready to be on the lines. If you see a value that you cannot resist, and let me tell you, there's nobody that can touch this value. There is nobody. You can try, even comparing like something very different, like a lower quality diamond, you're not gonna find this value. They're not gonna be $9,000 to open. They're not going to be $8,500 to open. And I was thinking about $8,000 to open because once upon a time, many, many moons ago, I had loose stones on a Thursday night that were 1 carat, without gold, without labor, without even saying, you know, here's the match pair. And that would have been right there. That would have been what you had to pay to get loose stones. Here's what I'm offering. If you want to get the studs of a lifetime, 1 pair that you would need, big size, but not that oversized that's going to droop when they're like, you know, you see those ones that you clearly can tell it's cut glass because they're so big and they look like, you know, kid jewelry and all of that, right? It's really important to have that wearability still so you can enjoy them every day. They're not that oversized falling down off the lobe, right? That kind of ruins the look anyways when you can't actually see the diamond. Here's that beautiful setting. If you'd like to start an open in an auction and be one of our few bidders or maybe our only bidder, we're not going to start at $8 or $79 or even $7,800. We're going to start these, if you would like to get them going, we're going to start at, you know what, not even $7,700. This is I get it, it's a roll of the dice, but we're going to try it because if you need a stud, if you're thinking about gifting a stud, if you've been discouraged because you're looking at what's happening out there and you're realizing they are monster money, here's your chance. Get a better quality. That's important in diamonds. Get a VS quality, and we will start them. You know what? Start them at $7,500 if you'd like to get them going, and we'll go up in $100 increments. I should be doing more like $500 increments. We're going to start at $75 with a $100 increment only. And that means, and I'm just going to give it 60 seconds and we'll see who's out there, but we've got a lot of jewelry to show, not a lot of time at all, but there's no way. You know how that breaks down per stud. What about the gold, the labor, the 18 karat, the screwed backs, all of that? And $7,500 to get it started. Let's give it a final 60 seconds or a first 60 seconds to get it started and open, and we'll see where we go, right? Just to open it up. I don't know, Jalen, you didn't talk to Alice again. Remember she said, show those earrings, right? Didn't hear back from her. We might, though. I don't know if you ever imagined 2 carat studs for $7,500 to open, but it's got the potential right now to be just that value where you're thinking, wait a minute. I bet you there's a wholesaler or two out there in diamonds right now that's watching this going, I can't buy one of those 1 carats. I can't buy a one carat, a single 1 carat stone for that price. Not in a VS quality. And that is so, so important. So we've got 20 seconds, no open, and that's just an opportunity. A lot of you said, what is that? I got to have the 2 carats. Tell me what you can do. There it is. That's the opportunity of a lifetime. All right, coming up, we've got the bangles coming up for Maria. It's the single row style, 0362. I think we still have the double row if you want it, but we'll get to that single row style for you. And here we go. This is beautiful because they get even bigger individually. So not the overall carat weight, but the diamonds actually, wait a minute. Do you realize, Joyce, that I don't know if her goal was to get smaller price tag, but wasn't the last one 322? This is 364 in a single row. Uh-oh. So now we're talking about a bigger carat weight. Okay, don't worry. I'm just changing prices. How about a 364 single row? So if you're going, how's that happen? Single row, well, they get bigger individually. And it's a 364. I also have the yellow gold here to show you. There it is in the yellow. There's the white and the yellow gold. Here are your choices. And that's good. Well, I'll just give you a deal. I know that she probably, I'm guessing, maybe asked for a single row wanting the price to come down a bit. What about this? If we can just give you all this extra diamond weight and make the price instead of the $59.99. Okay, we're going to do a lot better than that. Oh, and one more thing. It's all 14K. You can get rose. It's just not made yet. So if you need the rose gold, give us a little extra time and we'll do it. And how about this one? For just $29.99, guys. That's $111 more than the 322. I got to get it in the neighborhood. We got to get in the range because I have a feeling Maria probably wanted the price to come down. This single row we have happens to be huge diamonds. Let me try on the yellow gold. It's got the same closure, the same double figure eights to keep it locked and secure. Same size here, average size, fits anywhere between a 6.5 and 7.5. If that is the kind of bracelet you wear usually, is 6.5 to 7.5, this is going to work for you. And that is just putting the entire row across the halfway point from one side to the other here, hinged on this side, and then opens on this side. There are your 2 figure eights that are flailing about because I did not lock them because I'm about to take it off for you. Show you how when you press this little closure down, it just pops, it springs open. And that's as easy and difficult as it is. Is that easy or difficult? It's easy to put it on and to take it off. So you've got a really simple style here, gorgeous look, and that's going to be $29.99 to get 364. I can actually layer them together if you want to see the difference. I'll go grab the yellow gold and the 322. This is probably just, again, may not be showing this for everybody, but I got to tell you, that's a request that we're trying to help out with. And for $100 or so more to be able to get so much more diamond weight and bigger stone. We just had this discussion with the studs, right? Bigger stones cost more. Well, not here. Yeah. Spinel from the wheel, the merengue. That one's gone. Who got that one? Christy. From where? She wasn't going to be with us. Yeah, she said, I'm not going to be there. So what happened to the Boise State game? I was going to say. Her flight got, oh, that's happening lately, isn't it? Oh, yeah. Oh, goodness. God bless the air travelers and all the people that work in air travel. Oh, my goodness. Sounds like crazy madness, right? Take a look. There they are together. That's the 322. This is the 364, 322, 364, double row, single row. I know that's a little counterintuitive, but that's where they are. All right, Maria, we tried. That's what I got in bangles. If you need me to build something, let me know. I can build you something smaller, larger, whatever you're looking for. But let's go to it. And guys, I want to put this out there. If you are thinking about the studs, boy, I should have been wearing these bangles all day, but they weren't scheduled for the show, but I'm digging them, right? Everyday wearable. Great bangle. Wear either the single row or the double row. It's totally up to you, but they're only $111 apart. And the studs, here's what I'll just say. If you need a little time, because you're probably doing the research right now, frantically searching and doing the, the search engine and, trying to find VS 1 carat studs, meaning 2 carats total, 1 carat each. If you would like to come in and open that, Tony's reminding you right now, we're willing to open that at $7,500. We only have 38 minutes left in the show. So if you would like us to return to those, or you'd like to open it up, please do let us know, because this opportunity is shrinking here to get those 2 carats. And we don't see them. We've been doing this. I've been here 6 years. I've not seen us do anything like that. We've had that 1 pair of emerald cuts that were certified, but round brilliance, classic stud, there's something about the brilliant cut, right, that we love in a stud. So gives you the most wow factor. So let us know if you'd like to start those. We're willing to go back to it, put them back on the air, get the auction going. And when it takes a while to get an open, don't always see a lot of people in these auctions. So you're in a good position here to get a real score on some studs. Let's talk about also really quickly here, I've got a really pretty pink diamond, but if you have any requests, just let me know. These are all requests, and that's why, again, we might be a little, spotty with who wants it, who needs it, but really, really, really special piece. One more look at the single row bangle, and that's $29.99 for $364. Again, someone's going to have to explain to me. I know that I hear this on the news, and I'm a well-read gal, but we're not putting prices up. Look at this, $364 for $29.99, nowhere else. In solid gold, It's so good. So, call me if you want one. Think about them. They're not long for this world. And then we have 1 pair of gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous hoops that I need to show you. Plus, we have 2 yellow diamonds that I need to share because, I don't know, without requests, and I'm striking out in requests as well. So if you have a request, get them in so we can find them for you. But I also have 2 incredible yellow diamonds that need to be shown to you, because one is a 201 and we've got it so ridiculously priced. And I mean in a good way, because not only is it a 201, it's certified, and I've not had a certified VS stone go for this price. So here's option 1. Then we'll go a little smaller, which is a pear shape and a carat and a half. And that's going to be even more affordable. Here's the 201. It's $74.87. And did we hear from Maria at all on the bangles, guys? I'd just like to follow up on requests if we get them. She's here. She wants smaller. That's what I figured. So I'm sorry, Maria. We'll have to build something, I think, for you. Unless she wants a braided design somewhere in this weekend's assortment. I had a braided design, so I can always pop that in, Maria, if that sounds good. I'm getting the vibe like maybe she wants a single row. But if we can do a little bit smaller carat weight and you like a braided design, I'll flash this one for you. And it's a carat 27. So let me just go ahead and show this to you. This is $99.99, by the way. Oh my goodness, it's that day. It is that day, for sure. This is $99.99 with the cert, and that's a VS stone. So if you need to see the cert, please let me know, and then we're going to go ahead and show you the bangle that this might be just, I might as well throw it out there. She might like it. It might be just what she's looking for. It's hard to say until we show it, but this is that braided design. I'm going to tell you, there's a lot more gold in this one, too. So even though the diamond weight's a little less, it's very heavy. I mean, I have those bangles on from previously, and this one's heavier. So there's a lot of great gold weight. It's just a quick one here, 3624. Let me know, Maria, if this works for you, because this would be all that I have. It's going to be a lighter carat weight in a bangle, but it's a carat 27. Got the button closure and opening, so it slides right in, but this is your release, just like we see on a hoop earring. And then you have this braided design, which is really well done in the VS diamonds. That's a 127 diamond weight. I only have the white gold to show. We can do the yellow or the rose. And we're going to make this a lot easier than, I don't know why, but this one's $59.99 as well. I think that marks 3 for 3 here on my bangles. And I'm not kidding. There's the bag, there's the piece, that's the braided, and there's the $59.99. Obviously, I can't do that. That's not going to make her happy. Let's just do something wild. I'll just throw out a price if you'd like it, and it gives you that textured look. There's a designer out there that does a lot of this cable work and braided style, and so it's very well known and kind of gives you that immediate status look. We're going to make it $18.88. If that works, that's a good idea. And this one even doesn't have the figure 8s, which if you are somebody who's really conscious of the way your jewelry is vibing with your wardrobe and you want it to be as sleek as possible, this actually prevents any kind of snagging or anything because you have that button. So do you see how there's nothing sharp? There's no little point or edge. So what you're getting is actually, instead of a closure, you don't need one because it essentially locks in when that button is closed. So when you actually, there's a double latch. It's kind of like a double groove to the actual closure. So when you lock it, it's actually, it is secure. There is no busting into this thing. There's no falling off because you can tug and tug and tug and tug. This button is the only thing that's going to release that bangle. So that's why that's important. So watch this because, you know, you blink and you miss it. I know it kind of blends in there, but there's that little smooth button there. So as soon as I press it down, watch, do you see how it just, do you see how it unlatched? There's a double groove on this closure, so it actually goes click, click. It does this double click closure. So when it's locked, you'll know it, and now that's it. Nothing else you're messing with, nothing on the sides as far as a safety catch. And oh, I guess we should show it with the diamonds. I'm so just caught up on this really cool clasp, but that's what it looks like on. That's $18.88 if you'd like it. So my last bangle, we now have the double row, we've had the single row, and now we have the braided style for you. So good, because we've got 3 different looks. And there's also going to be 3 different price tags accounted for there as well. So congrats if you get those. Call us on the studs if you want to get those started. And then we have some really special inside out hoops. I do have one spectacular wheel you've got to see as well. It's our best of the best. My best sapphire, my best ruby. The ruby's cashmere. Yep, the only thing that tops a Burma is a cashmere because they haven't been mined in 100 years. So sanctions, smanctions, well, cashmere you just can't find because they haven't been mined. So we'll talk about those. Also, diamond necklaces. My 2 Marilani mints, my largest ones are here. Let me know if you like this braided style bangle. White, yellow, rose. You can see it really is hefty, guys. There's a great feel to that one. So also average size. I'm going to get to this quick wheel. It's my best of the best wheel. I have our best sapphire, which is right here, the best blue sapphire. And so good, we added yellow diamonds and white diamonds. I have my one and only cashmere ruby, and that's right here. And you can see it has a little different color because it's from cashmere. Yes. Wonderful. Oh, good. That makes my day. Oh, good. We found the perfect bangle from Maria. I love it. Thank you, Maria. See, perseverance pays, as they say. And then we have an alexandrite. Look at this. Cashmere, Ceylon blue, or certified alexandrite. My top of the top here. So it's the best in their category. So let's talk a little bit about cashmere, first of all, because we don't see these very often. We've had maybe 5 in the history of my time here. So approximately 1 per year is what we have or so. It's a 252 blue sapphire, the cashmere ruby. So it's got a little bit more like a rich, almost like a velvety, pinky, purple red color to it. That cashmere is a 159. One more thing, it's unheated. It's unheated. We see Burma rubies here and they're beautiful. They do, as a rule, have heat. Very, very unusual to see a ruby that doesn't get heat treatment. This one is from Kashmir. That is Kashmir, Kashmir. It's a region. It's on the border of Pakistan. It was a mine that produced, to this day, some of the most valuable and important sapphires and rubies, corundum at large, at the border of Pakistan. But that mine's been closed for about 100 years. It's a little over 100 years. So you don't see new stones. Like, you know, if you walk into a jewelry store and you walk in, you're going, well, this is the best name out there in jewelry. I'm going to walk in. They're not going to have them. They're really relegated to museums where they're not on sale or an auction house where they're a whole lot of money because they are just that rare. So we have our cashmere ruby unheated. We've got our big sapphire, which is the blue Ceylon material that is so pretty with the yellow and the white. And then that alexandrite in the middle has a GIA cert to go with it. Let's take a look. And that alexandrite's a carat 57, I think. I'm going on memory here, but let's take a look. Yep, 156. 156 alexandrite. That's in the saddle ring, which has a carat 96 in diamonds. And then you get the fabulous cert with it. I mean, what could you not? Now I know, it's museum-y. I know, museum-y. It's my new thing, museum-y. It's a little museum-y, but it is going to be discounted so that they can all go. Can we just also take a look at this cert real quick because that shows you the color change, green to purple. And then here's the rest of the cert. It's a little different than a diamond cert. You don't have all the things. You're not talking about color and clarity. You're talking about color change. So brilliant cut oval. and then it's got green to purple pink, and then we know the origin is Brazil, and then you've got a carat 56 and basically a 5 by 7.5 millimeter oval. So we'll take a look at it there. It's in two-tone gold, yellow and white, the yellow for the setting, the white gold for the diamonds. And we're going to do something crazy on anything up here, and I am here to move them. And today, with 30 minutes left, we got to make something happen. So I'll tell you what it's going to be. This is so good and such a great value. Keep in mind, there's one of everything up there. I don't have two, I don't have three, I can't duplicate them, I can't make another one, I have no more cashmere rubies loose. It is what it is. It's what's there, but you are going to change gold colors. On the cashmere, that's only white because that's a very specific custom-made mounting. It's got long tapered baguettes. So that only is in the white gold that you see it in. Now, the sapphire, we'd recommend leaving it as well because it's yellow and white for the yellow and the white diamonds. And then the alexandrite, of course, can be changed if you would like us to. But you get the carat 56 Alex, one of our bigger stones, plus it's also the GIA cert. I've had other certified alexandrites, but they're not GIA certified. That's very important. And anything you want on this wheel, when we've got, wow, talk about some list prices, $34,000 and up. They go all the way up to $38,000 list. Usually we top out around $25,000 list, so we're way up above that. That's why they are best of the best. And instead of $34,000, yeah, we got to do a number to this price tag. We have 3 pieces. They all got to go, and they're not 30, they're not 20, and they're not 10. And this would be the museum curator dream wheel is what this is. Not that you need to have a museum or need to work in one, but you certainly can appreciate, we all can, when those true museum pieces come out to play and they get discounted at TVON. Couldn't ask for better, right? They're not 9 or 8. I'm running low on time. I'd love to spend an hour, but I only have 25 minutes. So I'm going to make this quicker than you can imagine, but the price is going to reflect a need to get them out the door. So take a look. Pick your favorite, sapphire or cashmere ruby or the alexandrite in the middle, but any one of them you'd like. These are just nuts. And if you really understand and know the finer pieces, maybe you go to those auction houses, you get the invite, and you're raising your paddle, and you're, bidding against the big time. Well, this is your way to sit at home, have the piece come to you, and pay a mere fraction of what you ever would anywhere else, because every single piece up here is not $8 or $7 or $6 or $5,000. They're not $49.99 when you have an incentive to just move them along in a quick way. This is where the price comes crashing on down. So your chance to pick it up and not get the $49.99 deal, even better. And that's what gets so unbelievable, is to see these really special stones, these amazing values already, and to pay less than you ever should or ever could or ever would. And $49 they're not, and $48 they're not, and $4,799. This is a saddle ring that goes right now, today, for more money. For the saddle ring as the semi-mount, you get a carat 56 GIA certified alexandrite with 100% color change. And then you got a cashmere ruby. That's our only one, unheated cashmere ruby. Look at those tapered baguettes and rounds. And then we have the sapphire, which is just electrified. To get a royal blue color like that, but still have it be bright and bold, that's amazing. $47, $46, $4,599. They're all going. That's for sure. If we have collectors, well, just again, it just means you like the best. You don't want to even really, if you're accustomed to shopping the big stores, they don't even have this level of material because you can't get more than one. They got to put the same material in every location, right? So they can't even deal with stones like this that are, big cashmere stones that haven't existed or come out of the ground in 100 years. That's amazing. Make them $4,499 while they last, and that's where we're going. $44.99, anyone you want. Yes. Let's flash the Demantoid. Well, that is, boy, it's going to take me 3 hours to sell that necklace out, but we're going to do it eventually, right? We're going to do it. We've got the DVTY, which is the Demantoid by the yard, and again, so glad you're seeing it, because if you had missed it early on, it has been popular. We have one left. So it looks like the timing could be just perfect here. And we're going to see the very, very, very last one out the door, I hope, here. If you haven't seen it yet, take a look here on my hand, because this is the Russian Demantoid by the yard necklace that is so well done in the yellow gold only. There are no choices to make. It's adjustable lengths. It's yellow gold only. It's 16, 17, 18 inches. It's a lobster claw clasp, and it's only $9.99. And we have our final necklace remaining. So huge moment if you just stopped in and you just said, oh my goodness, The show's almost over. What did I miss? It's a question I get. What I miss? What did I miss? This is the one, and thank goodness you haven't missed it yet because we got one left. So it started with very limited quantity, obviously. Really, really important buy here at $9.99 to get this 9 individual Demantoid stones here. Don't fall, it just fell. 9 individual stones. That means they're about 6 or 7 points a piece here. They're just under 7 points a piece, and they look incredible, don't they? So that bright neon, you just kind of want to just look at it and drape it and see what's front and what's back. So see how that's the back, that's the front. Kind of look at it before you put it on. It's going to rotate, of course, with the movement of your, your own body, but it's really just a great look to see those bright, shimmering, ultimate neon Demantoids, and they are Russian Demantoids, which are just the highest level. And so that's the Demantoid necklace. If you'd like it for $9.99, back to the wheel we'll go. Our museum trio here, $44.99. And let me know what else we can show you here before the show wraps up in about 22 minutes. We are going off the air. We want to make sure we get you what you need to see. Thank you again, Maria, for making that request. And I'm so glad we had that beautiful braided bangle. You will love it. Enjoy, enjoy. Also have a couple of pieces still here from earlier if you missed them. Had a really, really cool yellow diamond ring. Had a great ribbon style ring. Had our 4-row diamond band was here as well. Take a look at this. I just want to recap this. This one is only $888. And I'm putting it up there because it fits in with the museum pieces, being that yellow diamond detail, but that's only $888 if you'd like it. And that's my favorite, so I'm giving you 20 more minutes because otherwise I need to get that one because I really, really, that style. It's just a style that little bit of that floral quatrefoil clover kind of look is really important in the world of jewelry and luxury. So great look there, yellow and white diamonds on that one for $888. So just a flash there. Yes. Questions? We're good? All right, so let's carry on. Got a lot more to show you here. Got a quick little diamond necklace deal. Isn't this pretty? It's like a lariat style in bigger diamonds. This is one we haven't seen yet. Take a look at this style 8201. We'll make this quick and just see who's out there. Take a look at that. Beautiful way we're doing this baguette, and I better show it up close because otherwise you're not going to get to appreciate the design elements here. Let's start here with the base of the drop so you can see where that ends. Look at how pretty that is. Wow. It just reminds me of just, I don't know, it just looks so opulent, doesn't it? 8201, it's going to be that total 31 points baguettes and 17 in the rounds. And that's not it, though. There's another round diamond, and then this station here, which is what creates that Y-style drop, that's going to be another baguette and rounds. There is no way these carat weights are correct. Really? And it's going to be a lobster claw, adjustable as well. How pretty. Make it $777, first caller, for the whole necklace, and we'll just get it out the door. 14K, white gold only. I want to show you the adjustability it has here. As we put it on the hand, then on the neckline, there's the lobster claw with the 3 legs. So you're going to choose. You might actually want to wear it a little higher because it's got this extension and this drop, which is at the moment backwards. So let me show you how long this is, and then we'll see who's got it at $777. And then let me know any last minute requests you might have. We're here to help and here to show you anything else you might want to see here before we go. The drop is going to be about 2 inches, and then I'll show it to you on here as well. So $777. Not too shabby, right? When you see how that's going to work and going to be that beautiful extension there where you see that drop, that's 2 inches. That's why you might want to start a little higher, go a little lower if you prefer, and that's going to be only $777. Now, when you put that on and it's going to lay flat where, again, I'm showing it here where it seems to be flipping on me, and there it is. So you see when you actually put it on, you can actually position it so that the diamonds are right up top there, and yes. Which one? The 201? Yeah. Oh, the flower. Are you talking about the, yeah, let me know if it's the flower ring, this one, or the 2 carat 01 certified. This one? No, this one. The 101. From today? Ah, yes. You'll have to check with Joyce because I don't have it up here. Yeah, see if we can get it. So this one's available. They're talking about a 101. Okay, this is the 10-point round center, and that's going to be $81.49. So I'll just show it one more time because a lot of people probably want to see what that's all about. Tony, we can bring up the graphics if we can real quick. 8149, that was that 10-point round center. Yellow, then you've got 51 points in pave on the petals, and then white diamonds on the very edge, the sides there, that'll be 14 points in the white diamonds. That is only $888 if you'd like that gorgeous ring. Very high-end designer style on that one. And then let us know last minute requests. We'll help you out. And also, we had a beautiful bracelet in diamonds This bracelet is so pretty. It's really well done. I was wearing this the other night. I was wearing a jacket that had the same exact pattern to it, so I had to put it on. It's so interesting. This one looks like so much more diamond weight. It's 657, which is a lot, but it tends to look like even more when you see it on. Let me know if you'd like a great deal on this diamond bracelet. Almost 7 carats in diamonds, really well done. I'll drape it on my wrist here for you. Well, it's the first time I've seen the board at 0 today. That's interesting. So we finally got our calls out of queue, and now we've got, look at that, isn't that a great pattern? It almost reminds me of a panther link, but all done in diamonds, all the way through from side to side. It's a great bracelet if you'd like to get a little more detail on that. Let's go to, this one's $888. So yeah, just keep having to show that because I'm trying not to buy the jewelry from you. And in literally 18 minutes, I will be buying that if it's still available because I have just a love for whatever reason. I love this shape. And I have it in white diamonds and a quatrefoil, so I think it'd be beautiful in yellow diamonds in a more clover style, and I might even wear them together. So if it's 18 more minutes and it's still here, you'll be seeing it on my hand on Wednesday, on my right hand. But this is, I just would rather have you guys get it because it's beautifully done, and we've never had anything quite like that. Now, we do have some bigger yellow diamonds. I've got the 201 that's certified, and we do also have the 1.5. So I think those really need to just get a quick look here. We kind of got a little sidetracked with some requests, so we're going to bring those back on up for you. Let me know if you'd like that. I don't know. I'm the only one. I'm glad. So that one's for me. And then here we go with the yellow diamond. This is the one that's the 201 certified. I think this is the best yellow diamond value we have left in our inventory. It's 7487. I do have a 1.5 carat pair if that's what you'd prefer. This is, I know we're just putting a price up there because I just threw it out there because it was here on Friday night, or was it Thursday? It was one of those nights. It was here. It's got a GIA cert. This is where usually you don't see a price tag that gets into 4 digits when you get one of these. That is because everything you could ever know about your diamond is listed in this cert. And in the world of diamonds, that becomes incredibly important because if you are going to take it to your appraiser or get it insured, they're really going to require this. Because they want to know, they're not going to just say, okay, well, what do you think it is, right? They need to see the details. They need to know the color, know the clarity, know the exact dimensions. And that's why certified 2-carat stones, we see on the air 15,000 and up. Here's the 201 certified VS2. It's under $10,000. And those of you that have seen umpteen diamonds here, you've been scouting them, you know them, maybe you've missed out on previous 2 carats that were more money. It is the single best value. I am here almost every day, and every day I take a mental inventory of our inventory. And this is the best value we have on a yellow diamond, period, bar none. You've got a 201. It's covered in a 1.78. That's mostly in the halo, in the white diamonds. So total weight, you're getting 3 carats, 79 in diamonds. But I've got to show you the cert. It's $9,999. That's the deal. If you want to go to a 1.5 carat, I have a pear-shaped. And the pear-shaped will come out to play as well. And here is, let me show you the cert here. It's the VS2, wow, W-Dex range, 2 carat 01, no fluorescence, that's a good thing. And that's going to be front and back of your stone if it were that size. And then over here, your color and clarity charts from the GIA. Thank you so much. And this is going to be $99.99. I do have the 1.5 carat. And that's going to be, so did we make another one, Joyce? Is that the deal? Because I know yesterday we had a request. Who was that, Antonio, that you had requesting it? Do you know who it was? Renata. It was Renata? I have really good news. Let me show it in just a moment here because this is the 1.5 carat. I promised I would show you the 1.5 carat. The 1.5 carat is less because it's a 1.5 carat. But it looks very similar. And Renata, don't go anywhere. Your piece is coming up. But I have this one, which is 8017. You can see already it towers higher as a ring than the last one did. It's bigger. It's a 1.5 carat. It's an 18 karat gold as well. It's a VS stone. It's 124 in diamonds. It's a similar concept. Big halo, double row on the sides. It looks bigger, doesn't it? It just does. It's the pear shape. But it's a 1.5 carat instead of a 201. That 1.5 carat pair is not 9,000 or 8,000 or, you know, that 88 should be. It's not even $7,000 or $6,000. I'm going quickly because I have only 14 minutes left, and we got to move jewelry. So if you want that pear shape, it's only $5,999 to get the pear shape. Oh my goodness! Pear shaped 1.5. VS for $59.99. Now, about this time 24 hours ago, I brought out a 1 carat yellow diamond. And I still have the flower ring if you want to go $888. So we've got so far $99.99, $59.99, down to $888. But maybe you want to be somewhere in between. Yesterday, 24 hours ago, I sold a 1 carat 01 diamond, and there were, I don't know how many, I lost track. Tony was here, Joyce was here, we lost track of how many people missed out. I had a 101 cushion cut, and we had it, it was gone. And do you know we sat here for, well, the phone shut off after 15 minutes. And for that 15 minutes solid, we had calls and calls and calls asking, is that still available? And the answer was no. And we heard a bit of yelling, we heard some screaming, we heard some tears. And we literally, that's why, did you guys notice when you came in this morning that all the jewelers are here already? They were here before I was here. So we made the ring. And now Renata just asked about it. Is this the one she was asking about, Antonio, 6739? Because I guess they were going to save it and probably show it sometime this week. We're showing it right now. And we have one other 1 carat 01. I believe this was a 102, but I'm just going to leave it at 101, okay? If you get more, great. It's a 101 VS cushion cut. Call me early at 6739. It'll look familiar, Tony, because it was here just about 24 hours ago. I don't know if was Renata one of those that we talked to yesterday that was upset that it was already sold? Oh, well then. She wasn't. But if you are one of those and you were really upset you missed it, this is why we came in this morning and I got the stone yesterday, got the stone in the vault, the center. We built the ring. We have it here now. It's finished. I'm amazed. I thought it's never going to be finished while I'm on the air today. It's ready to go. It is a 101. It's a carat 96. I mentioned this yesterday that it's the ring that I originally brought you. The first time TVON ever had a yellow diamond ever. It was this ring, not the exact ring, but it was this mounting this type of stone. And it was $6,500, and it was popular. Now we've got it so many years, 4 years later, and it's here for less money. $6,500 it's not, and $5,500 it's not, and $4,500 it's not, $3,500 it's not. This is the value, and there's only one reason that in this endless summer we're having for 15, 20, 30 people, how many ever it was, I lost track, that they missed out. There's obviously something special that I did with the price to create that kind of frenzy. So good news is we've got one, and I don't have anybody in the phone line. So it might mean that those people that I upset yesterday have left me for good. And they're like, never watching that again because I missed out on the deal. This is where you can call in and get it right now. One more, just made it, just literally came out. Didn't think it'd even be done until probably maybe, Wednesday night. Here it is for you, and it's not even $3,000. We have $297 in diamonds here. The double halo round are huge diamonds. And now, it's not $29.99 or $28.99 or $2,799. And hopefully, just one of those callers that missed out, or if you're watching and you weren't here yesterday and you're seeing it now and going, that's a big deal, that's a good value, you're dialing in now because it's not $27.99 either. This is the value. And it is yours for the taking, and we're going to give it 60 seconds because I have a feeling it'll be gone, and it's $27.77. And if this has been gnawing at you since yesterday because you saw it and you're thinking, I'm really thinking that was a major deal I should probably call and get, it's happening right now. Talk about a meant-to-be moment. It's happening right now. Take a look at it. We've got 60 seconds with that one. I just cannot believe what we're doing in a world where, yep, diamonds are on the rise, yellow diamonds are on the rise to the nth degree, and we're sitting here with a 2 carat 97 total diamond weight and all those really big yellows, or rather all the big white diamonds around your yellow, because that's not a typical halo. A typical halo has 1 or 2 point stones. That's not what you're getting here. You don't get 2 carats in white diamonds by putting together little tiny stones around a 1 carat yellow. This is a natural fancy VS yellow. It's a square cushion cut, which is rare. It's 20 $27.77. I've got 25 seconds left with it. I'm going to try it on, of course. We have to do that. Have to try it on because you've got to see this. And we're going to size it for you. And if you know, there's just, if you got a special occasion coming up, a birthday, an anniversary, it's a Sunday and you need a little pick-me-up and you're just looking at me give away jewelry here at the last minute of our show. We're in the last 8.5 minutes of the show. We have 8.5 minutes, and you should call me on anything you've seen. I'll show it to you, but this is the value right here. And to have so many people miss out 24 hours ago, and clearly they're just not here today, right? I get that. Sundays have changed, right? Sunday used to be the day we all rendezvous. Now sometimes, you know, we're here on Saturdays instead. We love having you whenever you can join us, but this is not a value you let go behind, right? Yes. A measurement, sure. Yeah, here's a ruler. Let me show it back on the hand, and we'll show you here. The ruler. I was about to take it off. Let's put it here and get you side to side. Well, it's going to be exactly the same. It's a little over a ½ inch, Antonio. A little bit over. I mean, we're really bordering almost a 5/8 of an inch. That'll be the same side to side, top to bottom. It's you know, I have a narrow finger but a large hand. I have a long hand, I guess you would. It sounds weird to say that, but I have long fingers. I wear a size 6. This one's right now. It's a 5.5. Yes. Oh, sure. Because every time I do millimeters, they go inches, low inches. Now they want to see you want the whole measurement in millimeters? Gotcha. Let me get a millimeter gauge. Tony, we're going to leave it on the hand. I'm going to do this live. I'm just going to put it at an odd angle. There's the millimeter gauge, and that's a 15 millimeter top to bottom, side to side. Same way if we go this way, it's going to be the same. So I don't know if you can see that. It's going to be harder to see. These are little tiny hash marks, so it's a little bit tougher. But do you see there? 15 millimeters. And 25 millimeters approximately in an inch. So that's how that equates. See, if you ever you're out there and something's labeled in millimeters and you're going, I don't know, 25 millimeters to an inch, approximately speaking. Okay, so 27.77, are we leaving it here or are we letting that one go? Because that's just a value. That's just the deal. And I'm just taking the extra second to take it off because it's a smaller size than I'm wearing at the moment. So there you go. So, and I'll come in closer. We can go further back. We can put on the hand, off the hand, whatever you want. But with 6 minutes left in the show, and you need to treat yourself to something, and remember, if you're a first-time shopper and you're going, nope, too good to be true. I'm a skeptic. Go ahead. But try it and do what everyone else previously has done. You know, the veteran TVON shoppers had to go through that same thing at one point. When they discovered us, whether it was a month ago, a year ago, or 3 years ago, they probably went through, and I hear it every day from viewers all across the country and beyond that say, I wish I would have found you sooner. Or I found you, but I wish I would have started shopping sooner because I really didn't believe that I could get this great quality for these values. I didn't believe it was possible until I tried it. And then you take it to your jeweler and you say, okay, hi, jeweler who I've known for years. Jeweler, tell me, could you remake this for me? And if you do remake it, if you can remake it in the exact same quality, can you tell me what you're going to charge me? They're probably going to say, I'm sorry, I can't get you fancy yellow diamonds. Treated, yes, but fancy natural yellow diamonds, I can't do. They're probably going to say something like that. If they can, let's really, and let me know what they say. If they can make the exact same specifications, the exact same size, the exact same gold weight, and the exact same quality of the diamonds, see what the jeweler's going to charge you. Yes. It's so incredible, right? $27.77 to get something like this into your collection. Still have the 201? I still have the carat and a half. I still have the little flower ring for $888, but this is the value. It's that happy medium, everybody can wear it. It's still that 1 carat plus size, but it's going to have that major double halo, big diamonds around it, $27.77. If there's anything else you'd like to see before we go off the air, we are going off the air in 4.5 minutes. So let me know what you'd like to see, if we can put something else up there for you, or if you need a little extra time, we can stay here as long as we want, but we can't stay on TV as long as we want, but we can still broadcast on TVON.com, which is our website. We live stream there, or our Facebook page. You can go to the TVON Facebook page and we can keep live streaming there for you. If you have questions on anything, want to see something again, anything you need at all, we're here. The phones do shut off after 15 minutes after we go off the air, so that'd be 1:15 Pacific time. The phones shut off. So keep that in mind. Let me know if we can help you with anything. Thanks for being with us today. Give me a call if you have anything you'd like to see again. We'd love to help you there. $27.77, that is the value. That is the value right there. amazing moment for our yellow diamond lovers. And such an important piece. And yay, I'm buying this in 4 minutes. Yay. Am I buying this in 4 minutes or did somebody get this? Oh, is somebody getting it? Okay, so let me know. It's $888. I don't know. It looks like it's in verification mode. Still have that diamond drop necklace. We have a beautiful, beautiful selection of the yellows. If you want the carat and a half of the two, go ahead. You can make sure those are yours as well, but I would dial in now. You know how a lot of pieces don't stick around. We got a long time till we see you next, all the way till tomorrow night. So, yes. Yes, absolutely. Here it is on the hand again. Here it is. Just... There's sometimes people derive serenity from in different fashions, in different ways. For some people, it's a yoga class. Others, it might be sipping on a hot cup of tea. Sometimes it's, you know, heading to the beach and looking at a sunset. There is something right now, there's a feeling when you put on really, really, really good jewelry. I don't know if it's calming or if it's just exciting, but it's this combination of this pride you feel from having something so spectacular and high-end that you scored a deal on, but that's so well done that just makes you giddy inside. There is something about that. And this is still to this day one of those bigger important diamond mountings we do. Incredible value and opportunity, $27.77, 2.5 minutes left in the show. And I'm still waiting to hear who's got this one. Is it gone? Let me know if it's officially gone, guys, because I don't know if I should bring out something else at this point. Or, I mean, do we really have a value that's going to top this? Probably not. Probably not. So my recommendation is try it. By all means, you can. I never encourage you to send stuff back. I don't, because I think that it's about quality, and those who know quality, who can, you know, trust in your host that, you know, when this is quality, this is something I would wear myself. I've been in the business a long time. I have really, really expensive taste. I hate it, but I do. And I think I was just born with that. And you know what? I would wear this ring every day in a heartbeat. And you know what? I would spend a lot more in the business to make it for myself. The fact that you can sit back at home, kick the feet up, have it delivered to your door, and spend as little as $27.77 for a ring that should be so much more in every single aspect of it. That's a deal, and that's what I'd like you to try, especially if you're a first timer or if you've been waiting for that perfect yellow diamond deal to come along because you see a lot of them and you're overwhelmed and you don't know which one's the best or where to go. This is the one you get. I have gals that have literally debated every yellow diamond we brought and they still don't have one, and they know they're going to get one eventually, but they're not sure which one is right. I say try this one. I just really think you're going to fall madly in love with it, not just when you get it, but every single day you own it and wear it. I think you're going to fall more in love. It's just such a sensational value. And thank you again for being with us today. If you have any questions, like I said, we are here for 15 minutes left with the phones actually on, so you can call us at that same phone number. We'll help you out. I'm there out there in the phone bank to talk to you if you need any help with anything. If you want to ask any questions, check on availability, do it. Make sure you dial in, though. You got 15 minutes and the clock is about to start till the phone shut down. So we'll talk to you guys then. And then, of course, don't forget, this is our Sunday show wrapping up. It means that tomorrow's Monday, and Monday night, Tara's with you once a week. She'll see you tomorrow night, 7 o'clock Pacific time. That's 10 p.m. Eastern. And then we're off on Tuesday. And I sure hope we'll see you on Wednesday. This Wednesday, we had a power outage. But hopefully next Wednesday, I'll see you guys then. Thank you so much. Have a great Easter Sunday. LGM, have a good one. Thank you so much. And keep calling. Yes. Oh, cool. That's a good one.